responses that he had. And that was pretty fucking funny. That was some crazy shit from that chick, dude. Holy crap.
Dude, it's...
I mean, I was always gonna watch it, but I'm glad I did for sure, because that was just... Let's have
It's
rape
like
time?
fascinating.
Like, are you fucking serious? You're gonna call sex rape time? That's...
Yeah. Well, that
fucking...
seemed like a setup thing, kind of too. I think that's why he's like, hey, it was consensual. What the fuck? Like, didn't he
Oh,
respond back with
yeah.
something like that?
No,
Yeah, it seemed like
I don't
she's
blame
just
him for
really
being really
bad,
care. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for being super careful with that. To be
kind
honest,
of
she's
too. I
lunatic.
think that's why he's like
For
really
being really
bad,
care.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
blame him for being super careful with that. To be
kind
honest,
of
she's
too. I
lunatic.
No,
think
it's
that's why he's like
fascinating that she
really
thought any of that was going to work.
bad.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like,
wouldn't blame him for.
she fucking must have known and had the correspondence between them and all the other shit.
Yeah, that is truly bizarre to me. The number of people who do this kind of thing, and it's like that in her and as well, obviously, but like just the like, there's so many people that do this. Like, how do these people not realize like all of those messages you sent, those emails, those texts, those like whatever other messaging service you're using, like that it can be screenshotted and recorded, and that the person, especially if it's somebody like Turkey Tom, who's like makes a living by being on the internet and gotchaing people, essentially. Like,
Yeah, yeah. And he was already known to have like a fucking backing all that shit up just from
well, and everybody calls that a
yeah.
blackmail folder, but I think that's not really the correct term at all.
No,
It's an evidence
no,
folder. It's like, no, this is in case you
yeah,
decide to try to make up some weird, crazy bullshit. I have evidence to prove that I didn't do anything wrong, which is a pretty reasonable thing to do, especially in
yeah.
his line of work. I can't imagine that anybody who's successful in that line of
Exactly.
work is not doing that, because, I mean, come
Right,
on,
right.
there's just no fucking way. You'd have to be an absolute fucking moron.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Exceptionally naive to not have that kind of shit.
Yeah, like
Expecting that.
was watching the Incredible Burt Wonderstone or the Majestic or whatever, but it's a movie with Steve Carell and Jim Carrey in it, right? And they're both playing
Right,
like
right.
magicians. And Steve
Mm-hmm.
Carell's playing like the old school like magician, and Jim Carrey's playing the new school. But Steve Carell's like a womanizer in it, and he's like banging different chicks every night from the audience or something when it starts, and it shows you his character.
Right.
And
Gotcha.
every woman he goes, he stops and takes a picture with beforehand, and has signed like a consent form.
Oh
And it's
wow.
like, and it's just like, like with the Turkey Tom thing. It's like, no,
Mhm.
it seems silly when you're watching the movie. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. But in reality, it's like, no, somebody who is that famous that a different woman is willing to go home with them every night for just casual sex is
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
well served in doing like that thing, like having a
Yeah.
consent
Yeah.
form and taking the pictures. Like, you'd be fucking crazy
Yeah.
not
It's
to.
just prudent. It's prudent planning at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and also
Yeah.
if
You
you
don't do
have the
like
person's name, like if you have to inform anybody, there's certain states that have like rules and laws about that. So morally, you
mhm.
should just do it. But like if you have a legal obligation to inform your partner if you have something, whether it be
Right.
curable
Right.
or not, like that'd probably be a pretty nice thing to do, to
Yeah.
have like their legal name and a picture of them so you can get in touch.
Yeah. Indeed.
And if you're that famous, who knows how many people that guy, I mean, look at an average rock star, right? How many of the people those people sleep with? My
Right.
God, some of the crazy shit that she was saying in there, dude. Oh my God. Like,
Yeah. No. It's fucking bizarre. Yeah. She's definitely fucking nuts. The sex was probably amazing, as it usually is with the crazy bitches. But yeah, I think Tom learned a lesson that Destiny hasn't figured out, or I hope he learned it, that it's not worth the grief.
yeah. Well, like, honestly, what are the odds that that's going to happen again? I think pretty low. Whatever, dude. Like,
Yeah, no, I
everybody's
think
into
he
different
has.
shit. If you're into fucking trashy e-girls, like, yeah, but like, obviously he's bad taste. But you know, I don't know. I don't really know that I honestly care that much because, like,
yeah,
other than
yeah, I
being
don't think he
entertained
has.
by it, it's like, I mean, whatever, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's kind of gross, but you know,
Right. Well, yeah, I don't think. I don't know. Obviously, either of them super well, but like, I don't think Tom has the same massive insecurities that Destiny does.
oh
That
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
rule of
no,
behavior.
probably not.
You know what I mean? So I don't think it's something that he's going to continue. I think he can walk away from that shit
He should.
and just
Oh,
find regular
absolutely.
women to fuck, as
No,
opposed
he
to Destiny
absolutely
is
should
like
walk
kind
away
of
from it. No, you're 100% correct on
yeah,
that. Like,
yeah,
if he's smart, that's what he'll do. But you know, I'm just saying, like, if he doesn't
yeah.
and he keeps, you know, whatever. To me, it's like whatever. You know, like.
Yeah, like with Destiny, I feel like that's a compulsion for him. Like he needs to keep doing that shit because he's a fucking, again, massively insecure little fuck, you know?
Oh yeah.
Maybe not, but that's the read I got on it. I think Tom's a little more secure in who he is
Yeah.
and just
Well, you
was
know,
enjoying the ride
I
until
would hope
it became too
so. I
much.
would. Honestly, I don't care for either of those people, like, at all. But
Mm,
like Turkey Tom puts out some content that's worth watching occasionally, but I'm not like a fan of his in
yeah,
particular because there's other people that I think do better.
yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
think
No,
his
I
stuff
dished
would
him
be
way back
watchable
when he,
without Diorio's like voiceover.
yeah,
Personally,
yeah. No, I stopped watching him back when he did the video, like kind of sweeping for Destiny after the Butler shooting, when Destiny was talking about I would laugh at my fan if they got shot at a Trump rally or whatever.
oh yeah, yeah, that poor guy that got shot by the bullet that was meant for Trump. That is just so. It's one of the saddest things, man. Like he's just
Yeah,
out there having a good
yeah.
time, doing nothing wrong, not hurting anybody.
Yeah. So yeah, after Destiny had said that shit, like Tom did a video, like kind of sweeping for him, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know, like, fuck you, because they were obviously friendly back then. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna end up doing a show together or something.
Maybe Destiny had a little taste of that Tom cock. Who knows?
Yeah, it
Maybe
could
they
have been
got
him on
together
the
at some
video
point.
that everybody thinks is Nick Fuentes. Maybe that's fucking Turkey Tom.
Who knows? Well, Destiny was fucking everything he could get his hands on. So
Yeah.
like,
Right.
I'm pretty much gonna say like that means anybody who's in with him is like the sus in that particular case. Not to
Right.
like be denigrate them. I'm just saying like it seems like that side kind of just does that shit where they're like
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
fucking
fuck
each other
everybody.
all the time and doing weird shit like
Yeah.
that. So it's like yeah, pretty good
Right.
chance.
It was funny to hear the church shit because I'm like, there's no way that bitch didn't try to get him to fuck her in the church somewhere.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, that's the weird shit you get with those chicks. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously nothing concrete, but yeah, there's no way they weren't in that church and her nudging them like, hey. I think we need
Like
to
that
put a
chick is the one.
confession
I get it. Like if I was 20 years old and then that chick was calling me, I'd be in like so fast. Even though I would never have any like intention of having a long-term relationship. She's just too crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I actually do enjoy like being pursued, but when it's like that much, it's like it's a turn off.
Oh, I think
Like,
it would get old really fast. I think you'd probably, at least for me, it would probably be over in a week. But like, I'd still,
Right.
just get like banged 2 or 3 times. Why not? Try to think.
Yeah.
At that
I guess
age,
it depends.
that
Maybe
been...
she wasn't that crazy at the beginning. I guess that type can seem like a normal
yeah, they
human.
can hold it together for like that first week or 2 for sure.
Yeah.
I
At
think
least
your
till they
first
get fucked.
indication is the second date sex is probably not like the best indication for a healthy relationship from that point forward because it's just like
Yeah. Oh yeah, remember how she claimed that she had no idea who he was, and then later on she used like the same account that she's had for forever, and that she had messaged Tom from like a year earlier.
Yeah.
Like didn't bother doing another separate account or something.
It's just the whole fucking thing was the dumbest thing in the world. She had her moment
Yeah,
of
she's like,
glory
"Oh
for
no, we
like
matched on
10
Tinder."
seconds, and then just
Yeah,
fucking fucked the pooch. Like,
dude. But
oh,
yeah, that was nuts. I mean, that should have been of obviously a red flag for Tom.
yeah.
Like, oh, she lied about this and said, "Oh no, we matched on Tinder. I had no idea who you were." And then you find out like she messaged you like a year earlier
Yeah.
that you didn't respond to, and then
Which
yeah,
let's
that
just
should
say
have been.
that's a
But
good
again,
policy not
yeah,
to respond. You should continue not responding to those.
yeah, yeah, should have kept going with that one.
Yeah.
Although again, he's fucking young. He's like what, 21, 22, somewhere around that area, 23
The
maybe.
way I look at it is like, you know, he was getting laid. She was putting out some crazy fucking pussy, and he was like, "Oh my god, this is
Yeah.
amazing," for like 2 seconds,
Right.
and then he realized like how bad it was and broke up with her, and she went fucking wackadoo and decided to try to burn his car down, essentially, internet style.
dude, dude, that message, or that voice call, holy shit, that was fucking
Oh yeah,
wow. Where she's just deep trying to fucking tell him he's a piece of shit and his mom raised him wrong or whatever, and fucking at the end, so do you
just
think
the
we can hang
weirdest,
out again?
fucking. That was really creepy for. It
Yeah,
was
she's
like a
not.
little kid.
Yeah, yeah, she doesn't know what she's doing, or she's just not. She's too dumb, I guess, to not
Yeah.
to like do it properly.
Well, it
Which
seemed
is
like
nice.
projecting
I
shit that
mean,
she'd probably been told by her own parents or something, honestly, more than anything.
yeah, it wouldn't be surprising. But yeah, it's like after all you just said and all that, you really thought he was gonna fucking hook up with you again? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you do have to wonder
Yeah.
at that one.
Although
Like,
they,
why would you think that was a turn on for him, yo? Like,
yeah, yeah, no, yeah, it wasn't. I think it was. Well, I think it was an attempt at like being abusive. You try to make the person feel like shit, so that they feel like fortunate that you're still willing to fuck them. But unfortunately, Tom had at least a little self-esteem. It doesn't work
yeah,
in
yeah,
that scenario.
yeah, true. That was.
And she's probably done that to other dudes without any
Oh,
confidence in any of that
yeah.
shit. And it probably was.
My guess is really the whole thing of wanting to hook up that one last time is more of an opportunity for her to be the one to break it off afterwards.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
he's
That
gonna
wouldn't
go
be
and hook up, and
surprising.
she's gonna be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm not fucking you, blah blah blah, and it's like, okay,
Mhm.
now you can feel
Yeah.
like you're the one that
That way,
rejected me instead. I get it. That's fine. Can I go now? Like,
Right, right.
yeah,
Like, yeah, no, I wasn't trying to get back with you. This is just us fucking. I would hope that's what you would
yeah.
be doing, but maybe not. Who knows?
Who knows?
Fucking minefield out there, though. Dating,
It
these
really
days, or
is for
even
people,
hooking up
man.
or whatever.
I really feel
Yeah,
bad for people because
glad I'm done with
it's
that
totally fucking bonkers the stuff they got to deal with. Because that is.
yeah. Especially if you have any kind of fame or notoriety like that.
Oh yeah,
I have
especially
no
because he's not even
idea.
that big of a YouTuber.
Yeah, yeah. I don't doubt he's making plenty of money, but yeah, he's not like fucking
Oh,
super
I don't.
fucking.
Yeah, I could give a shit because the money doesn't mean anything on YouTube. Because like you could be a small channel and make more than a lot of the bigger channels. Like some of those
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are
You
fucking
got a rabid
retarded.
fan base.
Look at Boogie.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, no, but he's a relatively small channel as far as channel size goes, like the number of subs.
Yeah, yeah. Indeed.
Because like that well, the money is you can't because Nick makes probably more money than some of the bigger channels too, and just like in donations and shit. I wonder,
Yeah, Nick's got a pretty rabid
what's his name?
fan base too.
Oh, what's the guy? We were watching the Creep Show podcast thing for a little while there with
Hunter.
Wendigoon and
Yeah, Papa Meat.
Yeah, Papa Meat. Like, I wonder how much money he makes compared to like Turkey Tom. He seems sort of similar size, or he seems a little like
Right.
bigger count. I forget how much Papa Meat has.
Oh yeah, Papa Meat's got millions. Yeah, at least a couple million. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But hold on, I gotta check that now. Let's see what he has on just the Papa Meat channel. But yeah, that's a fairly dedicated fan base too. So yeah, he's probably
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah, basically 3.3 million on Papa Meat. Let's see what Meat Canyon looks like. Meat
But I mean, I wonder
Canyon.
if he makes much money
Oh
compared to
shit!
like Turkey Tom.
God
Like, I'd
damn,
be
the Meat
interested to
Canyon.
compare their resources. 'Cause I bet you,
Got 8.8 million on Meat Canyon.
yeah. But I bet
So
Turkey
yeah,
Tom ends up pulling in more.
I thought
I
those would be
wouldn't be
more even.
surprised. Or Nick, I wouldn't be surprised if they're pulling in like
Right, right.
similar, if not higher amounts, because they're more adept at like getting that money in the first place, like getting those promotions and getting signed up for this and that and the other thing.
Yeah, yeah, because Hunter didn't even have very. Papa Meat didn't have merch until again in the last couple months, I think, or at least not a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so apparently he fought that off for a while, but again, yeah, I didn't realize. I thought those would be closer. I did not realize he had like almost 9 million on the Meat Canyon one and 3.3 on the Papa Meat one. I thought those numbers would be closer together.
Huh. Right on.
Either way, he's doing pretty well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, some
Although
of the
Papa Meat is
fucking
smart enough not
practical
to
effects
bang
he
like
did.
the e-girls, so
Yeah. Yeah, no, him and his wife seem pretty happy together, which is nice. They seem like good people,
yeah,
even if Hunter's brain is obviously
pretty twisted.
fucking out there. Yeah, in a good way, for the most part, in an entertaining way, at the
Very
very least.
true. That Ozempic sketch kind of creeped me out though.
Dude, they're all, but that's kind of what he does. Yeah, I didn't realize it, but yeah, they're all pretty fucking,
Well,
pretty
and he's right
disturbing.
on this, the science behind that, which is ironic.
Right, right. God
Is that
damn.
the Ozempic it eats a lot of things, including muscle. Like,
Mhm.
it's not just
Yeah, yeah, not just the fat.
the fat that's going when it goes.
Anytime Ozembic's mentioned now, I think of Ariana Grande, her normal looking head with her fucking skeletal looking body.
Normal looking head.
Dude, it's so, I mean, it doesn't look normal on her, but
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
be like, yeah, if she wasn't so fucking freakishly skinny, the
Oh
head would look
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I'm. She's one of those people I can't stand though. They're just vapid fucking cunts that don't know anything what they're
Yeah, yeah,
talking
yeah, I
about,
never
but
had
they
any
but
interest
they
in her.
constantly screaming about dumb shit that they know nothing about. And it's like you know nothing about geopolitical politics. Shut your fucking hole.
Oh man.
Sell
Although, yeah,
sing
did you
your pretty
see?
little
Apparently,
songs and fucking
apparently, Hunter or Papa Meat or whatever caught a lot of shit for that short they did about Ariana Grande and that bald black bitch.
doing the crying and stuff. That's so funny.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, they got a bit of backlash
Oh no! A bunch
about
of
it.
people that weren't fans
Yeah,
were complaining for like 3 days. What are they gonna do?
yeah, yeah, yeah. He didn't seem to be very affected by it, so
Yeah, I mean,
that's good.
those people are fucking bored in like 2 days, and then you can like fucking move
Yeah,
on. Just
yeah.
don't
Plus, if you see
respond.
those interviews,
Don't apologize. That's the one main thing. Just
yeah, those
do
interviews
not
were just
apologize
begging.
ever.
Yeah, you watch the interviews with those two, and it was just begging to be mocked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it was fucking the fucking weirdest shit ever.
Yeah. God, those people are so fucking bizarre.
Yeah, they're very much up their own asses.
What was it? Let's
Yeah.
see. Oh, you know they're gonna do fucking age stuff on Discord now.
Oh, I heard
That
about
fucking
that. I haven't
ridiculous
gotten
shit,
any.
and it's like, well, it starts on March. March
Oh,
1st is
okay.
when they're gonna do it. But it's such bullshit because it's like, look, man, you've leaked everything you've ever had. This is not because of any kind of safety. This is just because you want people's personal information to sell. And then
Right.
you're gonna fucking,
Yeah,
you're
you're
gonna
not
sell my
making
personal
enough money.
information, and then you're gonna fucking leak my personal information to anybody with 10 seconds on a fucking laptop because you guys can't fucking
Yeah.
not can't not
But yeah,
fucking leak
yeah. What's gonna
information.
happen though? You're gonna have to use something else. Yes.
We might. I think that as far as being as this Discord isn't any sort of adult Discord. We don't have like porn and shit in here. It shouldn't affect us in any real way.
Oh, it's not gonna make us do it. Okay.
No. So what's going to happen is your Discord is going to be automatically set to teen mode, so you're not allowed to see anything that's adult.
Oh,
If it's
okay.
marked as such, but we don't do
Yeah,
that.
we don't do any NSFW shit. So.
Yeah, so it's totally fine.
Okay. All right. I thought that was just gonna happen to everybody. With that.
Yeah, so everybody's going to be
give up.
turned to teen mode, so they're going to be like not able to view adult stuff without doing the specifically going and unlocking the
shit that requires your driver's license.
yeah. If you
All that
want to,
shit.
you have to like go and do that. But they're already kind of starting to kind of back down a little bit. I don't know. It seems like people are pretty pissed. So
Right. We'll see what
I don't
happens.
think anybody's like really into doing that, and they were losing a bunch of their premium subscriptions. A bunch of those people are just like pulling out and leaving.
Oh,
So-
gotcha.
So we'll see, right? I
Well,
figure the whole thing
probably
is
not,
my
gonna go
main
through.
problem
Yeah.
is number one. I don't think it's any of their business what I'm viewing. Like they provide the
Yeah,
platform, and then if they have that legal indemnity because it's not they don't get to decide what's on it and shit. Like that's the whole point. Is that it enables free speech on the platform, and that they don't need my identification for anything because there's nothing like it just doesn't really have anything to do with anything. And it's up to parents to be responsible for raising their own fucking kids. Like I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you as a parent have to be responsible for raising your own child. I know it's so hard.
Mhm.
And I think that people who are genuinely like good parents won't be offended by that kind of thing because they're like, yeah, no, that's my job. Like,
Mhm. Mhm.
but
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't like the European Union dictating the rules for a company that's not European. And I think
Yeah,
that
it's not
what
even
they should be
based there.
doing is telling Europe is like, I don't really fucking care. Yeah, like, yeah, that's cool. Like, you don't like that, but I don't give a shit, and it's up to you to stop it. If you're gonna decide that your people aren't allowed to like have free speech, then by all means block us from your country somehow because we're not responsible for doing whatever you say. Tell them to go piss up a rope, like Elon Musk did. Just tell them to go piss up a rope.
Yeah.
Like I may not particularly care for Elon Musk, but I do like his handling of that kind of European Union bullshit.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, okay, no, what now?
Yeah, we're just not going to do that.
Like, cause
Whatever.
he's legally an American, right? Like he's an American citizen now. I think Elon is.
Yeah, I haven't checked, but probably.
But either way, he's not the citizen of the UK, so the European Union doesn't get to.
Yeah.
Or he's not a citizen of the European Union, so they don't have any legal sway over him or what his company does. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they can try to go through South Africa or something. Is that where
You
you're
know, they
from?
could probably try, but I don't think it would work
Yeah,
because
I can't imagine it
I
would.
can't imagine
Yeah.
any country for any reason being like, oh, you wanna. Oh, okay, that's weird. The house is just not there. You just want to, like, you know, take one of our citizens because they broke your laws in your country that we didn't decide have any say on? Sure. That's not a way to end up with a revolution on your hands.
Right. It's pretty ridiculous, right?
Oh, I mean, if America started handing over people to other countries because we said things they didn't like or whatever, I'd get your fucking rifles, man. Let's go. Like,
Yeah.
let's. You know, they can be as mad as they want and you know, say all the, like, we don't like that you're doing that and stuff like that. But the minute they start handing people over, it'd be like,
Yeah.
fucking game's over, man.
Indeed.
Oh, this is a
So yeah, even if the
terrible.
powers that be tried, yeah,
Yeah.
not happening.
Let's see. Oh, did you watch that? I was the last time I posted, so you may not have had time. The mayor where they fucking pulled a gun on one of her police people allegedly.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think I've seen that somewhere already. But yeah, yeah,
That shit is crazy, man. It's another fucking. It sounds like it's a really good chance it's another super mayor. Same, like almost entirely the same scenario where it's like the first
yeah. You
black
can almost
mayor
write the
ever. Oh my
story.
gosh, we voted black because we're
Yeah,
racists, and that's all we thought about. And now this con artist has our fucking tax money and is using it for whatever the fuck they want, and crime is going rampant, and they're fucking committing half of it themselves. You know,
yeah,
like.
yeah. It's bizarre. Fucking, ugh.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
anytime you see that, it's like anytime you can almost kind of write the story ahead of time. Like, oh,
Yeah,
first black woman, something. Okay, something bad's gonna happen. They're
absolutely
probably gonna be doing
bonkers.
some corrupt shit. I don't know if I would have predicted pull a gun on the fucking police chief or whatever.
Yeah, it was one of the police
I forget
officers.
who
So
it was.
there was an investigation into that, and then she fired the people that were cooperating with the investigation.
Yeah,
The policemen that were, yeah. So like it was like a
yeah,
lieutenant or
nothing
something, I
suspicious
think.
there.
But either way, it was just absolutely fucking crazy. It was just like you can't just do that. What's wrong with you?
I guess again in smaller towns there, they think they can get away with some crazy shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's a tough one. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. That one, there's even because yeah, obviously it's pretty predictable what the response is going to be. You guys are racist. You're only doing this because you're racist.
Oh
Not my
yeah.
fucking horrific behavior. The fucked up shit I've been doing.
Oh yeah. No, her. There
You
was
guys are
you
racist.
watched the video of her screaming at the people in the fucking meeting.
Hmm. I don't think I saw that far into it, but
Okay.
I
So
know that she
so
definitely.
yeah. Towards the end, there's her screaming at the top of her fucking lungs. At the
Oh,
people
where
and
she's
calling them
saying
like
she's not going to
racist and
step
shit.
down. Yeah, saying she's not going to step down or whatever. That she takes back her resignation or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. But it was other than
Okay.
that. It was also like Jesus Christ. What was I thinking? What was it? It was somebody had criticized her or something about that stuff, and she just said like, "No, now you're fucking racist," and blah blah blah. And then
Yeah.
was screaming at him, swearing at him. It was just fucking. It was unhinged.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. It's not quite the demographic of Dalton or whatever. Like I think it was like 53% black instead of 90% or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
Dalton was.
yeah, oh yeah.
Still more black people than everything else.
So yeah, it's impossible to be racist at that point, really.
Yeah.
Well, I think the problem is that there is like a certain amount of racism that will always exist in any society. Like, there's just going to be really dumb people. Like, there's really nothing you can do
Right.
about that. But like, we as a society had almost no racism at that point. Like 5 years ago or 6 years ago when this all nonsense started going on. And now it's become
Mhm.
like insanely racist, but the other way around. Like, everybody just super fucking hates white
Yeah.
people. That's
Yeah.
the
We're
Bad Bunny
almost.
thing at the Super Bowl. The bullshit where they're like, we're gonna go and take this yearly American tradition and bring in the Latino artist that's only gonna sing in Spanish, and they're gonna sing about filthy, inappropriate sex acts instead of like fucking the normal wholesome show that we normally would put on in the middle with whatever country
Yeah.
western
Yeah. The
star rock star
fucking.
was big in like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. No, the commissioner's a woke fucking piece of shit, dude. Yeah, he's the same one that was putting the names back when the BLM shit was going on. The same one that
Oh
was putting the names on the back of fucking helmets. The all the guys that were fucking criminals, basically, that got shot by cops.
yeah. Well, and the other thing that gets me is like is that like people were saying, oh, it's for we got to get the audience in there and everything, and it's like, what do you mean? Like, they don't need the audience that like watches Bad Bunny because those people aren't going to be interested in football.
Yeah,
Like, it's not that
it's
they,
virtue signaling nonsense, dude.
yeah, it's just like they're shitting on their own actual audience that wants to have the opportunity to like you know enjoy a show, and it's sad because it's like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
no,
man.
he's. I really hope they fucking find a new commissioner and fucking kick this asshole out.
Yeah, yeah, it would
Yeah,
be
like the sport's
nice.
doing fine, but it could be doing way better if the commissioner wasn't such a fucking woke pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Like, the only
it's
thing they
doing
should be
well in
concerned about
spite
is
of
like
them.
head injuries and stuff like that. Like leave the people know what they want. Like, that's they're asking for it. You know, they just want to watch the football and then have like football. Like,
Indeed.
they just want to watch their fucking game and not have it be like worried about being called a racist piece of shit or something because of blah 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 de blah.
Yeah, I hope the owners get together and fucking boot him.
Yeah, probably not though. They're probably a bunch of fucking wokeists anyway.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately. I guess it's, the league is still growing. It's like it's not due to anything that fucking asshole's doing. Like it would probably be doing better if he wasn't pissing off the fucking fan base with his nonsense.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like but it's yeah, it's still again technically growing. So, but it could be doing way better.
Yep. Oh, I pissed off a bunch of people in the comment section. I thought it was pretty funny. There was a video of this lady pretending she couldn't fucking pick up or move the living room table, and then asking her husband to do it. And everybody's like,
Oh,
"Oh," but then like later when he's not around, she absolutely can. It's not even not even a problem. And everybody's like,
mhm.
"Oh, that's so sweet. She wants him to feel strong." And I'm like, "Yeah, lies and manipulation. What a wonderful relationship."
Right.
Like, it was just one of those things. And somebody left a comment about how like, "Oh, it just means my wife wants me to be like around and hang out with her, and it's such a sweet thing that she did this for me." And I'm just like, just like, how is this like? Do people not understand like the difference between a good and bad relationship? Because like, if your wife wants company, she should ask you for company. She shouldn't fucking be like, "Oh my gosh, can you pick up this table?" Like, what the fuck? Or if she wants you to participate in the chores, she should just say, like, hey, you know what? You get up off your fucking lazy ass and help me with these chores. Or something like that, you know?
Yeah, but women are not really wired that way, unfortunately. It would be nice if they'd knock that shit off.
I just thought that was just like, but I just love that everybody was like super mad at me, like, oh yeah, you didn't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Like, how dare you criticize that? And it's like, you know, because it's fucking dumb. That's how I dare.
Yeah, it was pretty moronic.
Like, I mean, I get people do that, but it just, to me, it's like, that's such an unhealthy fucking paradigm. It's like that, fucking, I saw this thing where this lady was talking about, like, her and her husband got, like, an engagement, or not an engagement, but like a anniversary kind of gift ring. And it was like a custom-made piece of jewelry that they were supposed to get, and it wasn't what they'd ordered. Like, they kept not delivering what they were ordered, but they're like, no refunds. And she's like, so she writes this long-suffering fucking diatribe about how she's just gonna, you know, just to make her husband happy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I bet you fucking 10 to 1 that poor bastard has no idea that she's not happy with it. Number one.
Yeah, she says, oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And she did that shit.
Pissed off the whole time.
Now she's playing this long-suffering victim in her head, like, trying to fucking get off on it. And it's just like, oh, no. Come on.
Yeah, it's bizarre that made it to the internet. Like, it'd be one thing if they were trying to get the business to fucking do the right thing, but she's doing it like, what kind of selfless I am.
Yeah,
I'm pretending I like this thing that I don't like.
Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, watch that Brittany Venti thing. That was kind of bizarre.
Oh, how fucking crazy Anise is.
Yeah, Anise is fucking bonkers. But there was one at the
end. I didn't have no idea.
What it was, because it was like a bunch of other stuff, but it was something I'd seen from somewhere else.
Yeah, there was stuff I had never seen, which I thought was nice. I mean, Brittany Venti's fucking annoying to me, but that one was like kind of watchable.
There was a thing at the end of the VOD from somebody entirely different, and I can't remember who it was. I'm kind of seeing if I can't go look it up.
Oh, was the stuff with the Kino Casino guys, fucking Worski and PPP?
Oh yeah, that was the thing. No, it was Darkside Phil. He started looking at Darkside Phil. That was the one that Nick's going after Darkside now, and I was just like, oh no. That's gonna be like so funny if he starts to get like fixated on Darkside Phil.
Okay, I thought you meant Venti's actual video, not with Diorio watching.
Oh, Diorio's watching. Yeah, Venti's actual video was good. I'm sure. I didn't watch it, but
yeah,
I watched the Diorio stuff.
Yeah, it had a lot of fucking info that I was unfamiliar. Like Anissa's tendency to skinwalk people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was fucking crazy. Where she literally had like the same fucking outfit as that other, like just looked identical. It was like, oh man.
Right. No, I was surprised too. I was with Dior. Yeah, first started this, I'm like, this has got to be bullshit. And then you're watching, you're like, holy fuck. She really is that fucking crazy. She really is skinwalking bitches.
Really disturbing shit, yeah. Like, if I was whoever that was, I would be concerned.
Right.
Like, yo, maybe best not to fucking hang around with this chick over here on the Nisa Joma. She might fucking kill me and eat my fucking heart. Try to gain my powers.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because nobody like posits this, but I just can't see a world where Anissa did not try to monkey branch to Hassan.
Oh yeah,
and got rejected. You know what I mean?
That's probably what she was aiming for, and it didn't work out, and she ended up going with
Yeah,
with
she's still stuck with iDubbbz
iDubbbz
because
instead.
Hassan
Yeah,
isn't.
no, that makes a lot of sense when you say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but unfortunately, Hassan doesn't have incredibly low self-esteem like fucking iDubbbz.
Well, fortunately, maybe.
Right. Right. Well, I wouldn't mind her ruining another guy, Hassan's life if she could.
Yeah, really.
I don't know. Hassan strikes me as the type that's picky, might be a little picky about who he fucks, but he'll like let anybody blow him. So I feel like Anita probably sucked off Hassan at least once.
Probably. I would be. It would not be at all surprising. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. Again, pure speculation, but just knowing what little I do about those two, that would not be surprising.
How creepy they are, anyway. Yeah. No, yeah, yeah, yeah. Think about that. Yeah. Well, so his son's probably. Could probably tell you what the back of Anissa's throat feels like on his dick. No problem.
Mhm. Indeed.
iDubbbz probably gets off on it. He likes being humiliated, so you know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's true. I thought they would sneak around, but yeah, knowing I got probably
He
insisted
probably
on
watched in the corner while he was jerking off.
it. Yeah, or crying in the closet
And then Hassan
like
probably
a good
fucked him
little
too,
cuck.
no doubt. I'm sure.
Yeah. That also would not be
Allegedly.
surprising. Right.
Allegedly in Minecraft. Oh, man. Oh, you know what's funny? The age thing, I was just thinking about it, is a lot of the things you can do like a video or send in a picture or whatever to like do like an AI age testing thing or whatever. And a lot of people have used like video game characters and like actors and just like printing off pictures essentially off the internet. So there's always that. If you really, that might be a good way to go with the what do you call it? Age issues with Discord for people.
Oh, right, right.
Because I'm not going to give them my ID. Like it's the same thing. VR Chat wanted our IDs like a while ago for like age thing or whatever, and they were like, "Oh, it's to protect kids," and I'm like, "Well, then why has the company been caught like many times keeping the driver's licenses they claim they throw away?" Because their claim is like, "Oh, we just take a look at your ID, we verify that you're the correct age, and then we delete it from our servers. It's all gone forever. You know, you just send us a picture of it."
Yeah.
And then
Didn't
like,
Facebook claim that too?
yeah, yeah, all these companies do it. Is they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna delete it forever. We really, really, truly will," and then they don't. And then they keep it, and then it gets leaked, and because some fucking hacker hacks it and gets your fucking driver's license number. You know, it's like fuck.
Yeah. Fucking bizarre, dude.
Well, it's just the people, the powers that be wanna figure out how they can hold you accountable for things you say on the internet that they don't like. You know, they want to be able to try to punish you for it if you say something against them. Because they know that the biggest thing they have to fear is just, you know, people talking. Because that's the thing, is a lot of people are sort of like right now getting their news without any actual thought process or discussion with any other human beings. Like they're just watching like, oh, this guy on TikTok said, or this YouTuber said, and it's like, yeah, that's not really the end all be all of news. You gotta look and see, you know, like there's lots of sources online you can check
Yeah.
things with, and
Yeah, you shouldn't be taking any one single person's word for anything,
yeah.
or any single source even.
So, you know, the concept that people might have discussions with each other is probably terrifying to them, because, you know, what if you started talking and realized how much bullshit,
start
you
comparing
know,
notes.
what they were saying is, you know, how ridiculous all the things they say are. And it might be a problem. Might be a real problem there you can have there, guys.
Could be. Yeah.
Well, I I mean, that's not the enemy to all fucking communism. It's just knowledge.
Yeah. People comparing notes.
Yeah. It's like when you work at that company and they're like, hey, you guys, you're not allowed to talk about how much money you make. What does that tell you? What should that tell you? It should tell you immediately you should be asking everybody how much money they're making. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I probably need to find out.
Yeah, that's a weird one, dude. Like, how are you gonna like if you find out two employees talked about what you make? Are you gonna fire them?
Oh, it's actually illegal.
Like
You can't fire them for that. That's actually a labor law. You
Yeah,
have
I
the
kind of
right to
figured.
discuss your salary with other employees.
Yeah, I kind of figured, but didn't know the
Yeah.
specifics.
I mean, it seems like, well, the thing that gets me is like, first and foremost, I don't see why people would expect to all be making like the same anyway. You know, like if you're good at your job, you ask for a raise, and usually you get it if you're working for a halfway decent company. So, you know, yeah, there's going to be people that have gotten raises because they're doing a better job than you. And then, and in the case where you find out, like, hey, maybe you're doing the exact same job and there's no difference in your work, and there's a pay difference, like, yeah, you should know that. That's something that people have a right to know, I think, at that point.
Yeah. Like if someone was like does a shitty job, but they're in good with the fucking boss or somebody, and they're making more than somebody that is doing a much better job. Yeah, not a reason. That's why that shit should be discussed amongst employees.
Absolutely. And that's one of those things I've always talked with friends about. That's things you usually discuss when you work at work friends. You know, how much you guys making over in that section? Oh shit, I got to get over there. You know,
right?
Because the healthy response is always like, you know, how can I earn more money? You know, not necessarily like, oh, it's unfair. I've been treated poorly.
Yeah.
At least that's how I would treat it. I would be like, well, shit, why am I not getting that much money? What is he doing that I'm not doing? All right, let's see what we got going here. Oh, the SAVE Act, citizenship to vote. Yeah, they did pass the U.S. House officially passed the SAVE Act. I don't know if that makes it a law yet.
Yeah, I forget the order. I think it changes sometimes, right? I mean, it's got to go through both. I thought it was always House first and then Senate, but I don't think that's actually the case.
So it's currently pending.
Yeah.
So the bill has passed the House but faces an uphill battle in the Senate, making it not law yet. So it does have to go through the Senate. And this really this is one of those things 70% of Democrats and like 95% of Republicans want. You know, I would say most Republicans want it. If not, I would say it's probably all Republicans want. I don't know where they're getting those low numbers. But even the Democrats are like, yeah, no, we need this. This is definitely something that has to be done. Like,
yeah, you would hope that a good chunk of Democrats would realize the shit that their party's doing is detrimental to fucking everyone that lives here already and was born here.
Yeah.
And it might give a different impression by social media and fucking.
Well, the main thing is
paid protesters or paid agitators.
Yeah, paid terrorists, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Using intimidation and fear to
prevent
people from making their own decisions in politics. I think that's. Oh, I lost the thought in the middle there. No. It's funny to me because they're trying to push this bullshit narrative that it's against women, like it's mainly going to stop
Oh,
women from
right.
voting. And the whole
Oh,
thing is,
God.
it comes down to is just you just have to have like an ID. You know, like it's not even like that hard. And I thought it was funny because they're always talking about how hard it is to get IDs. And I used to work with people that were like mentally retarded as well as mentally ill. Like so they'd be like Down syndrome and schizophrenia. Like you didn't already have a bad enough fucking set of cards, right? But you could give them $20 and send them to the DMV, and they came back with a fucking ID. So I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
if it's that hard,
didn't take
really.
much. Yeah.
If
What
it,
did they claim that black like a few years ago, like they were saying like black people don't know how to find the local DMV or some shit like that?
something like
It
that, it
was
was pretty
something very
funny. That
insulting.
there was a guy that went and like
Yeah.
interviewed a bunch of people, like
Yeah.
a bunch of the black
Yeah, and
people.
they're like,
They
no.
they thought they were pretty fucking like, what do you mean? Well, this is what they said, you know, like this they said, and they're like,
Right.
that's fucking racist as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, no black people don't have internet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
no
was a
black
funny
people have
one.
internet.
And
And
they're
they
all
don't know
like,
how
"What
to
are you
find the
talking about?"
DMV.
I'm right here on my phone. Like,
But yeah, yeah.
but I think that the Democrats are mostly just afraid they won't win any more elections if illegal aliens aren't allowed to
Yeah,
vote
it's
somehow,
actually yeah.
and the dead can't vote because you can't, get ID for people that are no longer alive as easily as
Right.
you can use their name on a voter registration thing. Like
Yeah.
you have to actually prove they are a real person who is a citizen. Which I think is, I can't wait. That's going to be so nice comparatively.
Yep. Hopefully. As long as it doesn't get fucked up in the does it need to be like a 2/3 thing for that, or is that a 51-49
I have no
thing?
idea. That's a really good question. I don't know. Let me see here. It's got an uphill battle.
So probably that's probably got to be a 2/3.
Let's see. Yeah, right now all you have to do is just say, "Yeah, no, I'm a citizen." You don't have to prove it in any way. Yeah, it would require you to have a birth certificate or a passport when you register to vote, which is not really asking a lot.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could also use a real ID. Like that thing that the DMV, if you show them your birth certificate, you get your real ID because you've verified through them that you have a citizenship. So all you need is a real ID, and almost everybody has that already. So it's like, if you can't figure that out, then you probably shouldn't be voting. Let's see.
yeah, yeah.
Percentage majority is required. Oh, it's like one of the top things Googled.
Yeah, not surprising. I'm trying to find something indifferent that just says how much it needs,
It
how many
looks like
votes
if
it needs.
one Democrat votes with it along with all the Republicans, he passes. Yeah, American citizens should, like, they keep. It's so funny. This article's trying to say like that's an unreasonable thing. Like the
Yeah.
American citizens should be the only ones having a say in how America runs. Yeah, it's like no, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
Democrat
looks like the
too.
vote was 218 to 213. was a vote in the
This one, it
House.
just directly
So a
lies.
simple
It says that
majority.
the real ID won't work, and it's like, no, it really will. Like, that's the whole point of it. I hate when
Yeah, I'm
the
trying to
news
find one that just
sources
has the
literally just
information.
fucking lie. It's just insane. And they try to pretend that the only thing people want is an ID to vote, and it's like, no. Everybody supports proof that you're a citizen to vote. Like, that's not a unreasonable thing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
looks like if just
It's
one
fucking
Democrat
suspicious.
votes, they have it. So there's a fair chance. Oh no, it passes the House with one vote from a Democrat.
Yeah, it was like 218 to 213. So obviously
Yeah.
it only needed to be a majority in the House. But I'm not sure if that's the same in the Senate or not. Jesus Christ, it is not giving me anything. Fucking,
Several Jupiter senators
like I
legislation
put
likes.
in, like,
It needs
all right, maybe
60
I need to add
votes
how
needed
many.
to overcome a filibuster.
Okay. Jesus, it still will not give me. Like
Well,
I'm
they're trying
putting
to make
in
it
the
sound
search
like it's
thing.
already failed, but it hasn't. So, yeah, I can't find anything. It looks like they need 60 out of the 100. I don't know what that is. It was simple majority or whatever. I'm not sure, but it also I think takes into account the filibuster, which I think needs to be fucking gotten rid of altogether.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know that there's like
That
talk
has
of like,
outlived its
oh well, you
usefulness.
wouldn't want it for you, blah 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 blah. And it's like, no, I kind of do. I don't want one minority party to be able to just be like, nah, I don't want you guys doing this because I said so. You know, like that's just, to me that's like a waste. Alright, let's see what we got here.
This one might at least tell me when the vote was supposed to happen in the Senate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no. I'm not subscribing to whatever your fucking bullshit is.
Yeah, I know, fucking it's obnoxious.
I wonder if you could challenge the filibuster rule like to the Supreme Court. Probably not.
Yeah, a minority shouldn't be able to just prevent the whole group from voting on stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't seem like a reasonable thing.
Yeah. Yeah. We're just going to keep talking forever.
Yeah, like you're not actually doing anything or swaying anybody's mind. That's where, to me, it becomes a real issue. It's like, and it shouldn't work the other way around either. You know, if the other side's in charge and they have the majority, then they should have the opportunity to pass the things that they want to pass. We should really see
pretty,
like what you know. Now,
yeah,
the only downside we have to worry about is the Democrats try to take away our freedom and would probably start things like, you know, only Democrats are allowed to run for office anymore and shit like that would probably be high on their list of things to do.
right.
But then at least the
gonna
people would
outlaw
see what they're
and
looking
fucking-
at. You know, it's like it's no longer legal to be a Republican. You have to support the Democrats. I could see that in a heartbeat.
Right.
Under the guise of safety. It's not safe to have opinions that we don't approve of. You're not allowed to think that we're wrong.
Yes, you're on the wrong side of history, so you should not be allowed
This is
to.
the wrong side of history. It's the dumbest fucking statement on the planet.
Right.
It's like, yeah, no, in the future when we know more, lots of things are gonna fucking appear dumb. That's how it
Yeah.
works. It's literally everything.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're talking about like slavery, like, yeah, there are a lot of people on the wrong side of history on that, I suppose.
Oh yeah, animal rights. That's a pretty
Yeah.
big one there. Well, if
Yeah.
you're talking about slavery, literally everyone has been guilty of that at some point or another in their
Yeah.
races or
Yeah. No,
culture.
it's the same thing as the stolen land thing.
Eh. Oh, that one's the one that's really annoying to me. It's like, well, maybe you should have had better
Yeah.
fucking armies.
Yeah. Everybody's favorite brother fucking singer made a
Oh,
big fucking. Yeah. Did you not hear about that? Billie Irish. Eilish.
eyelash,
She
Billy
said something
Eyelash.
like, yeah, at the
I don't
fucking
listen to
Grammys or whatever.
celebrities' opinions on politics because I think celebrities are
Yeah.
retarded. And I don't need
Yeah.
their
Well, at the
fucking
fucking,
worthless
was it the
opinion on
Grammys?
anything. Like,
Was it I think it was the Grammys or whatever award show just happened. She was like, no one is illegal on stolen land
well,
for a big
like
round of
that's literally
applause,
every piece of
obviously.
land on the planet, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
that's what's the best about it is whatever tribe that her mansion is on, like that tribe is like taking her to court.
oh, they are?
Yeah,
Like
dude, you
for
didn't hear?
real?
That's what
That's
I'm
fucking
saying, dude.
amazing, dude.
Yes, dude. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
They're like, oh, nothing is illegal on stolen land. Well, then we want your house.
Yeah, yeah, we're all moving in.
Oh god, that'd be so funny. Say that shit, you fucking open the door the next day and there's just a group of fucking Native Americans hanging out. Like, we're coming in, bitch. Oh man. Oh, if I could have been a fly on the wall when that was explained to her that they were suing her. I would give so much money to be that in that room. You know what I mean? Because you know there's gonna be like the most monumental temper tantrum ever thrown.
Yeah.
Should we get Ariana Grande, that other fucking lady from the movie, to go and cry with her?
Oh, whatever award she won, it was a song that she co-wrote with her brother.
Oh yeah. Well,
Very
that
close,
makes sense.
those two.
They've been writing together the whole time. It's just her name because these like, yeah, women sell better. Like
Right,
that
right.
was the whole thing. Because I have a feeling that the majority of the talent there is on his side when it comes to like, you know, actual musicality and the singing and in the songwriting and stuff. Because a lot of these things, like, I'm sorry, she was how old when she wrote that song, and it's got like this incredible depth to it, in the lyrics and stuff. I think maybe she didn't really do a lot of that songwriting part. Oh, the Johnny Somali stuff. I don't know if you. I would assume you didn't watch any of those videos.
I think I watched some of the Tozy one.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't have watched the. I wouldn't waste my time on the first one. I definitely wouldn't. It didn't really have a lot of useful info. But yeah, the Tozy one's more entertaining at least. But yeah, so it looks like Bong Bong showed up for testimony this time, and she gave her testimony, and there were two questions that apparently were really important. And they're really important in that whole process is whether or not they are likely to throw him in jail. And one was, did what he do cause you harm? And she said yes. and she, said that, like the fans and these people and those people are like, all the different people that made fun of her on the internet or like made her life more difficult because of this whole thing.
Right. And then the dude, do you want him punished?
And do you want him punished? And that she said yes again. So that apparently is the majority of matters as far as whether or not he's likely to end up with serious consequences. So
yeah, that's good.
That's good news. And then the other thing is, so he and Youngma had entered into a sort of like a formal informal agreement, if I'm understanding it correctly, that they would not press deepfake charges against he would not press deepfake charges against Somali, and Somali would not press assault charges against him or something like that. I think something along those lines.
Yeah.
And so normally when that's accepted by the courts, it's done in like 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks, they drop the charges after that agreement's been made. So essentially, there's like a 2-week grace period where you can like reconsider before they make it official, kind of thing. But in this case, it's been 40 days and they haven't. So that means there's a fair to middling chance that like they're not going to respect that agreement and they're going to press charges anyway.
Yeah. Oh wow. So the person.
So it's possible. Yeah, it's possible that they press charges anyway.
Or it's not completely up to them. Okay.
Nope, it's not completely up to them. Like, well, and that's reasonable though to a certain extent, because in not this case, but in any, like, imagine if it was like an organized crime or something. Like they could be intimidating people into like withdrawing any sort of charges, and it would just be horrible for everybody. I mean that. So you kind of need that leeway on times. But
yeah, or domestic violence situations.
Yeah, that'd be another one. Yeah, guilting people into not saying anything. Yeah, it could be a real issue. That's one of the things I'm not looking forward to as they slowly dismantle like reasonable laws now. That was a big issue with domestic violence for the longest time. Was like, the cops would show up and be like, "Hey guys, hey, calm down, stop it. You love each other. All right, have a good night. We're out," and then leave. And then they'd come back out and be like, "All right, you guys, stop. And it'll all be like in one day. And then by the end of the night, they're coming out to a couple of corpses or one corpse and one guilty, guy. And so it's like, they realized, we probably better fucking arrest somebody when we go out for this first time. Because it keeps people from dying. And I'm like, I know that's going to be one of those things they go after because, the police are bad. Laws are wrong. People shouldn't have to worry about love isn't illegal, blah, 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 blah. That kind of nonsense. So, that'll result in a bunch of fucking deaths. But,
Right. Yeah, I think they should, I mean, you definitely want to have separate. It would be nice if they could do it because again, especially if it's not really clear what the fuck's going on.
If there was any form of domestic violence, you just don't want it to escalate, and it's good to take them apart from each other for the night. Even in states where they don't arrest one party, they do like maintain them separate if they can. But
yeah, like usually, like don't go back there for whatever period of time.
Yeah.
Especially, like I said, if it's not really clear, like if both of them are bullshitting or one.
Well, yeah, a lot of the times they're just like, you know what, you're fucking separate till the next day, and that's it. Yeah. But
what are you doing? Sorry, my dog is acting weird.
Oh no!
What are you eating? I don't know. He's chewing on something. What you got? I was paying attention to you. Why are you doing that? It's the weirdest shit. Like, I'll be paying attention to him, petting him or whatever, and he'll still do some fucking mischievous shit. Like, right in front of me. Like, I was already paying attention to you. What's the problem? What are you chewing on? What do you got? Come on, let me see. And he stops. This is so funny. He'll stop chewing for like 5 seconds. Like that's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
fool me. He'll forget. I'll just stop chewing for a few seconds. He'll never figure it out. Look, what are you chewing on? Let me see. What do you got? I give you belly rubs if you give me back. You want belly rubs? I give you belly rubs. You gotta give it to me. All right, forget you. Forget you. Came in the butt. Dude, I've been walking this dog like the last couple of days. Like I walk to the store and back most
Oh,
mornings,
yeah.
but like that's nowhere near enough to like make him tired. So
Wow, that's a
I
lot of
started
energy.
walking him like yeah, dude. So yeah, I started walking him in like late afternoons. So I get back right around the time, or within an hour, son picks him up. And even then, look, would you stop? Leave it. You chewing paper? Look, come on. No, don't swallow it. Let me see. That's why you get the shits, dummy. That's why. That's what happens, stupid.
Oh, God, when I was a little kid, I ate the fucking cigarette butts out of an ashtray.
Damn.
Threw them all up. My parents like, oh, he'll probably never do that one again.
Yeah, it usually does it. Dogs don't work like that.
Yeah.
No, he just had fucking issues like a week ago. Forgot. You spit it out? Damn it. Did you fucking eat it? Great. Now he's gonna get another fucking blockage.
Oh,
Yeah, I
fun
know
times.
he was having nasty shits for like 3 or 4 days, dude. And like it's bad enough when it's like diarrhea-ish, but like when you see blood in fucking any shit, it's disturbing.
Yeah, no, that's
There's
always
definitely that.
a super issue. Like, you should be concerned issue for sure. Yeah, no, if
Yeah.
there's blood
And
in
so
the
he normally
feces or
straightens
something
out.
like that, you definitely gotta be like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially after what happened when he was, younger, when he almost died.
Oh,
So now
damn.
every time that happens, yeah, you don't remember that when I had ended up taking him, like it was like the fifth day of him like not eating or anything.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was like, I got to take him to the fucking vet, because I'm pretty sure he was going to die.
Oh,
Like
damn.
he probably didn't have much time left if I hadn't taken him to the vet. So yeah, ever since then, that was like almost 3 years ago now. Yeah, ever since then, anytime he has any kind of weird shits or any of that kind of thing, it's always um, a little scary. I mean,
A
it's
little bit
happened
of a
enough now
concern
that
kind of thing, like,
yeah, I mean, it's happened enough now that it's like, oh, he just ate something he shouldn't have, and it works its way through after a few days or whatever. But then, it's still in the back of my head every time. Jesus, you're gonna be okay this time.
no.
Yeah. But
Uh,
anyways,
that would
yeah.
be,
So
yeah, I
anyways,
can
yeah.
understand that'd be concerning, no, for sure.
So yeah, but the last couple of days, again, we'll do the walk to the store in the morning, and then around 4:35, whatever, I'll take off just walking down to the past the pavement and all that shit. There's a wash, like a big wash that's a ways down there. Yesterday, we walked like diagonally to it and then followed it all the way back up till we were even with my road and walked back. So it was like a good fucking extra hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, damn.
And, like that's what it takes. Like walking to the store, which like total are usually gone 2 hours. So it takes like 4 hours basically to get this dog even remotely tired.
Damn.
Yeah,
It
it's
reminds
fucking
me of that
crazy,
cat my
dude.
sister got for like 3 days.
Mm, just never sleep.
Yeah, it just never fucking slept. It was just like always full of energy. And
Yeah,
for most
fucking
people, that's
crazy.
not really a huge issue. Like most people
Right.
can handle that, and just be like, all right, I'll just like find stuff
Yeah,
that the
I'm gonna
cat can
sleep.
do to
You
keep
do
itself
whatever.
busy or whatever. Let it do its thing.
Yeah, yeah. Find some kind of toy that it can toys or a scratching post or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, stuff.
There's any number of different things you can do to like just let the cat like use up its
Entertain
energy.
itself for a while. Going on table. Wap, wap.
Yeah, that was interesting to me, like how none of an issue it was for me because I can just ignore the cat. Like most of the
Right,
time, it's
right.
just overdoing its own thing. Like I'm not required for
Yeah.
whatever it
Yeah, I was
is
gonna
doing for its
say,
entertainment that day or whatever.
yeah. I mean, cats are half feral. Even domesticated house cats are kind of half feral already. Like they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
need a ton of attention generally.
yeah. Exactly. You pay attention for a couple of minutes and then move on. Like they're pretty done
Yeah,
usually.
yeah,
They
yeah.
want
They'll
to
come
hang
around
out.
to you when they're bored enough,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, they don't really care if they interact with you or not for the most part. They can take it or leave it, you know.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, not dogs though. Not golden
No.
retrievers, certainly.
No, I'm not a big fan of owning dogs. I'm not a big fan of owning cats either. But like, if I had to choose, I'd probably be much more interested in
Cats are
having
much
a
lower.
cat
They're
because the
definitely
cats
much
are,
lower maintenance.
yeah, they'll come and they want to be pet for like a minute or two and like 2 or 3 times a day at most. They're not usually there to
Yeah,
get in your
yeah,
fucking business all the time.
yeah. This fucking dog won't even eat if it's by itself.
Okay, that actually sounds really annoying.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, he'll eat like the little hot dog chunks or whatever meat that I mix in with his regular dog food,
Yeah.
kibble or whatever. But yeah, after that, and even that's like he'll eat like half, and then he'll just fucking like not eat anything, and then I'll go back outside with him, and he'll come up and greet me or whatever really quick, and then he'll start eating the food again.
Is that like a
Yeah, you're
submissive
like,
thing? I wonder.
yeah, I have no idea.
Like
It's weird.
you're
Like, tell him,
the
dude.
pack leader, so he wants to make sure that like you're really cool
Could
with me
be.
eating this. Like you're not gonna be mad that I ate
Yeah.
this kind of thing or something.
Well, I mean, I try to make it clear to him that he can eat his food while I'm gone. Like, yeah, no, eat your food. Yeah, go. You can do your food. Eat your food. Before I even close the door. Yeah, eat it. Keep eating your food. But it doesn't seem to work. Now he's probably wondering why I keep telling him to eat food right
When there isn't clearly no food.
now.
You heartless bastard.
Right. No, he's got a little food left from this morning. He could go eat it if he wanted. Ah, Popper.
Oh man.
You want to sleep, puppy? He's being very docile at the moment.
Oh, did you
Probably
see
confused because I'm
the
talking to
lawsuit
you and he
thing?
thinks I'm talking to him.
I don't know if you noticed the lawsuit thing that I posted up there. So
Which
the
one?
first detransitioner who's suing the people that basically convinced the person to get the transition surgeries
Oh,
won their
right.
lawsuit for $2 million.
Nice.
So that's a really good sign. Because contrary to popular belief, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and I'm sure you know this already. But yeah, it's like
Oh, yeah.
it's all about the money. So if they start losing money on this, hand over fist, more suits come after this one, and hopefully that was like the canary in the coal mine moment. Now they're like, oh no, it works. Okay, yeah, we're all gonna do it.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
hopefully what happens. Like let loose the
Yeah,
fucking dogs
yeah.
of war, man.
Yeah. So hopefully the greedy fuckers that didn't really care about how many lives they were ruining
Yeah,
by transitioning people as kids or whatever
yeah. I
will be
mean,
like,
and
oh,
like
maybe it's not worth it.
maybe that is the right answer for somebody who's an adult, but like you don't do that to kids. Like that's not right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, I remember seeing there was a talk at like Vanderbilt from like years ago that I saw
where the bitch was like just outright saying like why it's being pushed because it's a huge amount of fucking money, and then it wasn't even like doing an expose. They were just in public talking about how much money there was to be made.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. Like, I can't believe you're just saying this in a public place. I mean, not totally public, I guess, but it was like a university like lecture hall.
Yeah, it's totally insane. It's absolutely bonkers what's going on with that stuff.
Yeah,
They came and were doing like a sensitivity training or something where I worked in like the amount of like medical misinformation that they were handing out there was in like crazy levels. They were literally saying that you could just detransition at any time, go back and forth like it was no big deal surgically. Anytime you want.
right. That is such a
not
disgusting.
difficult. It's totally really easy to do, and I'm like,
yeah, you can just unmutilate what was
fucking crazy. Like that's not true.
Yeah, that's how human bodies work. You can just unmutilate any mutilation you do.
It was so sad to hear because it's like, no, once those like nerve endings and tissues and all that other stuff is gone, like you can't just bring it back. It's just gone forever. Like this is unfortunate reality. The amount of the material they use for what you have is very little comparatively. Oh, is that a bark?
Yeah. Look, we were just outside. You don't need to go out.
I think that might be the first time I've ever heard your dog bark.
Really?
Pretty close to it. Usually your dog is really quiet. or Discord is really good
now I'm
at
messing
keeping it out. I don't know.
All right, now
Hello,
I'm just
Luke.
messing. He said hi. You say hi back?
He's not gonna say hi. Suddenly he's like, hello, sir. Like, fucking Luke just starts talking.
Man.
Like,
Come on.
what do you have, like a British accent? Like,
come here.
Oh,
you don't need to go out. Shut up.
I saw two things about
get out of there.
homes that I thought were diabolical. So one is in Florida. There's a push where there's a guy who's trying to make a law to outlaw HOAs, just to fucking do away with them.
Oh, that would probably be good.
I think that's the way to go. I think that would be really nice to see, but I think it's gonna fail. I don't think they can get them totally outlawed. I just want to see them be completely voluntary, where like they're not, if you're buying a house, you don't have to worry about it if it's HOA because you can decide to be in it or not whenever you want. And I think that'd solve all the problems because I don't think HOA is inherently a bad concept. Having a homeowners agreement where you guys all pay a small fee and you get like maybe like because some of these places they have like tennis courts and basketball courts and like parks for the kids and they're like paying for really nice stuff for their families. And that's not a bad thing. If that's what it's doing, then that'd be great. But when it gets to the point where they're controlling like the color of the curtains in your fucking window, that's when you need to step down and be like, all right, we're gonna put a stop to this kind of shit. So I think if you make them completely voluntary, that's when that will stop because people will be like, well, if I can't fucking paint my door the color I want, then I'm out and I'm not gonna keep paying for this fucking park. And people will realize, oh, maybe the only thing that matters is the parks and stuff like that, and we don't need to control the other people so much because we can't keep them in here and find them and take their house and crazy shit like that.
Yeah, if it was just like paying the maintenance, to maintain all that shit, that's fine. But once you're, installing all kinds of fines and shit for bullshit.
Yeah, that's where it crosses the line. So if you make them completely voluntary, people can just leave them whenever they're sick and tired of hearing whatever the rules are, because like that, then all the rules that are irritating and pointless to people will go away.
Yeah.
And there's absolutely no harm in people being able to make their own decisions and other people not being able to decide for them. I think that's 100% the way to go. But making them illegal entirely would also be a good way to like solve that. I just think it's unfortunate that it might have to throw out the baby with the bathwater sort of thing. But yeah, the other one that was absolutely diabolical, and have to wonder if it wasn't like intentionally thought out. This developer built a new development, and while they were building the new development, the city was building a new road to go to the development, right? And so it only has this one road, and the city put toll booths on it. So after all these people get their houses, they're confronted with
tolls in and out of the place.
Told the only road if to get in and out of their fucking neighborhood. So anytime they have to go like grocery shopping, take the kids to school, all the kind of normal shit, they got to pay like a 56-cent toll on each way. So 56 cents one way, 56 cents the back way. So like it's $1.04 every time you leave, which isn't a huge amount, I'm sure, to most people, but like still, it's pretty fucking
that
insane.
being added
and
on.
Who's to say
like
that's going to stay
buy
that
the
low?
place.
Also, who's to say it's going to stay that low too? Is the other thing. How long? How much before it's like, 4 years down the road, well, we need to do these things, and so we decided to raise all the tolls $1 a fucking trip, And now you're paying $2 to get in and out of your fucking neighborhood every time you got to go shopping or whatever. So I think that was just diabolical evil right there. Like clearly the developer knew that was the case, did not disclose to his potential clients that was the case, and I think that was very much.
So the developer knew about it.
Oh,
didn't tell him.
Oh yeah, didn't tell anybody.
Wow. Okay, I thought the city or whatever
worked together with the city
without telling the developer.
The city and the developer had a little thing going on the side. Little hey, you build over here, we'll make it real easy for you, and we're gonna build the only road that goes out there, and we're gonna charge a bunch of money, but you don't need to tell your people that before they get their houses.
Yeah, there's no law that says you got to do that. So
yeah, and this is a story that just happened, so we haven't got any sort of lawsuits yet or whatever, but I'm sure there's gonna be lawsuits. I imagine the developer's going to be required to build and maintain a road that allows egress without payment. I don't imagine it's going to stand for very long the other way.
Right.
But
that's fucked up, man.
Absolutely fucking diabolical. Just what a fucking sick group of people.
Yeah.
Can you fucking imagine you and you're buying a new house? Maybe you have a family. Maybe you're just starting out as you just managed to get some success as a young man or a woman, and you're buying your first place or whatever. And then you find out you're fucking gonna have to pay a goddamn toll every time you want to leave your neighborhood. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. See, I thought it was the developer didn't know about it.
I'd burn the fucking toll booth down. I'm like, fuck, man. Yeah, that would be some. Yeah, that toll booth would be constantly out of action. Yeah,
both those toll booths.
Oh no. Yeah, because they were driving in and out way before the toll booths were built. The people that were buying the houses, because like how developments work, they finish in stages. So like, first there's like 10 houses, then another 10 houses are done, then another 10 houses are done. So people have been moving in for, since the very first house was finished.
Yeah.
And so these assholes.
Yeah, once it's done, then they spring that shit on them.
Like, fucking. Good Lord. I would be.
Yeah, so that's fucking. That is especially evil, man. Wow.
But a clever. Like.
Yeah, I guess, man.
The gun jetpack.
Yeah, I watched that.
Somebody was saying something to me about how like the last one wasn't Russian.
Oh,
because like the last gun, the one that like could hop mountains in like one round or whatever.
Oh,
wasn't that a Russian gun they built? It was a Russian gun, right? I remember him saying it was a Russian gun.
Yeah. The last two things he talked about, it was like a smaller version of the Russian gun. Yeah, it was two versions of like a similar Russian gun.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So somebody was like, "No, it's American," and I'm like, "No, it's not. That's he literally said it in the video. You dumb fucking
Yeah.
idiot."
Yeah. I mean, well, they talked about the gun in like the A-10 or whatever. What do you call it? Whatever U.S. aircraft it was. But yeah, then they started.
Yeah, and then they started talking about
Yeah,
Russian guns.
yeah, exactly.
And I was making a joke about like, cause Russians are really good at building big, safe, not so much.
Right.
Usable, also not so much. Because then they built a cannon so big it couldn't be fired, and like fucking a plane so big it couldn't fly, and they've done that a lot. Boats so big they couldn't float.
Yeah, they do a lot of fucking wacky shit.
Or it's just like so big that it just can't be used in any real meaningful way. And that was another one of them. It's like it's so big that like the fucking planes you attach it to can't handle it.
Yeah, there's so much force that it stalls out the fucking plane.
Yeah.
Or the counteracts the thrust or whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, but I just like.
Yeah.
It's entertaining to see some of the weird shit people say in comments, like to me at least, like just because it gives you an idea of, like when it's not AI, because you can kind of tell when it's AI. People responding to stuff in comments because it'll be like, "Nice comment though," like.
Yeah, a bunch of emojis.
Yeah,
you're like, all right, I'm sure you're human.
Or something. Yeah, it's never like anything that's really derogatory or complaining.
Yeah.
That's mostly human.
Right. Yeah, dude, but how do you confidently correct someone and you're just wrong? Like, I would go back and check I would watch the video before I commented about. I would go back and watch the video again. Like, I would not comment about how you were wrong. It's not
Russian. I didn't argue with the guy because it's no point. But
yeah. Anybody that's going to do that.
I checked with you. I was just like, I remember this. Do you remember this? Because it was just like, I'm pretty sure it was that I wasn't wrong because I might have been wrong.
Yeah, nope, I remember that. I remember them talking about like playing with the big ass gun. And how, like, if they had two of these, then it would fucking literally create enough counter thrust to stop the plane or make it stall. Yeah, and then they started talking about. I think they did. I think there was an American gun in between. Maybe not, but yeah. Then they started talking about two versions of a Russian gun and how it would fucking fly over a mountain or whatever. Oh shit.
I like that he acknowledges that your concern with the rifle jetpack is not for safety. Otherwise, you would not be launching deadly projectiles at the ground continuously without any idea of where they're going or what they might hit,
It is really funny to me. I think I said it. This is really funny that somebody bothered to work this out.
I wonder if that guy still sells the fucking shirt that he used to sell. Because the guy that made that video is XKCD, and I originally found that guy from a webcomic. He did a webcomic long before like YouTube was a thing, and that's where I originally like ran into that guy's sort of jokes and humor and stuff. And he just did it was just like a funny little like one to two. There was like 1, 2, or 3 panel comics was primarily what he did. Like there was no real like limitation, but because it was all on the internet. But I wonder if he still sells a shirt. He sold this shirt that I bought that was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know why. Every time web comics are mentioned, for some reason, it always reminds me of the Missing Cat story.
Oh, here's the shirt that he sold. Maybe if this t-shirt is witty enough, someone will finally love me. That's the fucking shirt. And I used to wear that shirt around and I had to stop because I was getting hugs from strangers. Strangers. Everywhere you went, strangers would hug you. Like the fucking cashier at the grocery store had to hug me. Somebody who was just walking by was like, "My God, do you need a hug?" And I'm like, "Not really. It's
Oh, it's
just
a
a
joke.
shirt. I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
serious."
Fucking joke.
And then one of the other one of his
Mhm.
shirts is, "Oh God, I'm so alone." On the shirt.
Oh man.
And then I think my
Rubby.
favorite is "I see dumb people."
That's nice.
But yeah, maybe if this T-shirt is witty enough, someone will finally love me.
Come on.
Literally, I
find
would
that.
just get random fucking hugs from people. It was so weird.
Wow.
Like
Come
everybody
on.
thought I was like legitimately like meant it and was like, "Oh my God, I'm super depressed."
Yeah.
And it was just like,
Oh,
"What do
come
you
on.
mean, you fucking
Come on.
lunatics? It's a shirt.
Right.
I wear it because it's hilarious."
Oh my god. That is pretty funny that people are like, oh, he's just this cry for help. Can't possibly be a joke.
Yeah.
That's
It
fucking
was
bizarre.
so
Yeah,
funny.
Be a good boy.
I think my second favorite shirt at the time was a picture of a monkey with one hand holding his butt and the other one pointing accusatorily at whoever is looking at the shirt, and it says, "Maybe you need a spanking,"
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the monkey needing a spanking.
Spanking monkey. That means to masturbate.
Yes. But that was about the level of my humor at the time, so.
Yeah, no, that works, dude.
I wonder if he still sells that
Solid
shirt.
shirt.
I wouldn't mind getting another one of those. That'd be funny. Oh my God! Somewhere they're making it illegal for you to show the American flag. Where is this?
Hopefully nowhere in America. No.
Oh, they're allowed to
Not
have
for
the
you.
American flag now. He was saying that they can actually show it now in Venezuela, whereas before it would have gotten you thrown in jail.
Not for you. No. Look, that's not yours. No, you don't get any. Stop it. I don't care how much. I don't care how cute you look. You're not getting it. It's not good for you. I'm eating a cookie. And he's giving me the puppy eyes.
So yeah, they have people right now waving American flags in the streets of Venezuela.
It's mine. You
Because
can't have any
apparently they would have
puppy,
put
no.
them in prison years ago, like before when Maduro was still there.
Just having an American flag?
Yeah, you would have gotten thrown in prison. I mean,
Wow.
it was a literal dictatorship. I mean, he took over from a horrible dictator. He was a horrible dictator. They were killing political
Yeah,
prisoners.
it shouldn't be that surprising.
Madam Vice President, can you tell us why your administration didn't release the Epstein files?
Oh,
Can you tell
yeah.
us?
A lot of stuff going on with the Epstein files as of late. I don't know what happened with that. Was there like a thing that happened recently with the Epstein files? Like more information got leaked or something?
I think they just like released everything all at once. There's like millions of pages, apparently. Like literally millions of
Oh, they
pages.
finally fucking released it. Really?
I think so.
Is it redacted
And
though?
then-
Because if it's redacted, then it's fucking pointless.
Well, it's funny you should say that. Most of the names are redacted, but mostly the victims' names are not.
So, Department of Justice publishes 3.5 million responsive pages in compliance with the Epstein Files Transparency Act. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, most of the people whose names you'd want to know those are redacted, but the victims, the young kids and shit, those names were not redacted.
Yeah, because God forbid we protect the victims, but, can't let the fucking child molesters get caught.
Yeah.
Can't know
All
that those
gone.
people are child
All gone.
molesters.
Can't have
Here's
any
my
fucking
thing. You know it's going to be like the
I'll
thing
be with you.
that pisses me off is it's been a bipartisan attempt to keep the files from being released because Biden had no intention of doing it.
Right,
And,
right.
Trump he said to do it, but they just refused to do it.
Right
So clearly there's people embedded in the Republicans that are against it being out as well. So, like, I
Yeah.
know it's going to hit both sides. Like, there's going to be
Right,
people on
right.
both sides of the political, whatever political fence you want to put up, whatever fucking way you want to separate people. It's going to be on, it's going to hit a lot more than just one group. Yeah, for sure. And
Yeah.
frankly, that's who fucking cares, right? Like, let them all fucking burn.
Yeah.
That's what I look at it. Like, it should, I don't give a shit what if they're Republican or Democrat or Green Party or whatever fucking free weed party, if there's one of those. I don't know, but like, I'm kind of sick and tired of this like weird pedophile cabals that are being protected by the government. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Like, sorry. Turns out pedophiles are oddly good at making.
Well, here's the
And
thing.
buying
I
influence.
was positing this the other night. Is part of the reason they don't want those files released that there are sex tourism laws in the United States now.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be you
I have
could go
no
to
idea
like
what-
some other country, like some third world country, where there's desperate for whatever, you know, money.
Oh,
they can
right,
get,
right.
And you could go
Yeah.
fucking do your pedophile stuff over there and like pay for fucking molest and rape children in other
Yeah.
countries, and they couldn't do anything
Yeah,
to
now
here
it's-
because, well, that wasn't in the U.S. It's not under our jurisdiction, kind of thing. But like, didn't they pass laws recently that make that illegal? Like within the last decade or so?
Yeah,
these
where you
laws
could
have been
still be
passed, I think?
prosecuted. Yeah, where you
Yes.
could still be prosecuted even if
So
you did it in
wouldn't
another
that cover
country.
all of the things that happened on Epstein's Island? They can't. You were like, well, we weren't in the U.S., so can't come
Well,
after
most of it
us.
probably happened.
It's like, oh well,
Most of that probably happened before those laws were passed.
oh maybe, yeah. I just wonder if there was a way
So,
that we could go
right.
after them legally now.
Yeah,
Or maybe their victims
maybe, but
could
I
potentially
assume.
get like criminal, like not criminal, but civil lawsuits against them. Take their fucking money.
Yeah, you would hope
know?
so. Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're worried about. I don't know. Like, everybody's gonna know, so that's gonna definitely fucking cancel some careers. That's for sure. Like, I think we can all agree on that. Like,
Yeah. Hopefully it would anyway. Or you would hope.
yeah, you would.
But
Really
yeah, if they're
hope.
gonna redact the fucking names, let them victim names in and take all the fucking perpetrator names out, or redact the perpetrator names.
Yeah, that's the part
It's
that's
fucking
absolutely
bullshit.
disgusting. Is that they left the victims in but took the perps out. That's insane because it's the exact opposite of what anybody would want who has any sort of like intelligence, you know. Like, anybody with half a brain is going to go, yeah, no, you protect the victims. You don't want their names getting out. That's not fair to them.
Yeah.
Like, they did nothing wrong. They don't deserve any sort of persecution. Like, but go after the people that, you know, molested and raped them. Yeah, no, 100%. That's a fair game for everybody, in my opinion.
Yeah. But no, that's what they did.
Fucking
So it's kind of pointless. Yeah, I thought that was a big fuck you to everybody. I'll let you know the victim names, but not the people that were, taking advantage of the victim. No, their names can't be shared.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, it's completely
So,
fucked
at
up.
least some of it's out, though. I'm hoping more gets released. I hope that there's enough public outcry against this that Trump is forced to intervene in some way, shape, or form to get those names unredacted, because that needs to be
Yeah.
taken
it's
out of there. That's not acceptable.
Yeah.
That's not what
it's
we the people
ridiculous,
agreed
dude.
to. That's not what we the people are asking for. And we have a legal right to know this information. I'm sorry. Like, it needs to be published out there. It's like if somebody's running a big prostitution ring, I don't think that the people that were customers have a right to privacy.
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine that scenario where only the prostitute names are left in.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's absurd. It's fucking it's an absurd thing to do.
It's disgusting. Is what it really is. All it boils
Yeah.
down to. Because we all
Yeah.
know what it's for. We all know that it's to protect the pedophiles.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's
Yeah.
crazy, because like
They have a
Hollywood
lot of
tried
money.
that shit too, and it failed with once like the dam broke with what's his name with the W, the Weinstein, I think it was.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, that shit fucking, when that dam broke, that was fucking into the fucking whole thing. Everybody's like outing everybody. But you gotta wonder. Oh, you know what's interesting? I didn't realize this, but what's his name? Corey Feldman, the one who was calling out all the pedophilia shit going on in Hollywood long before Weinstein or that other guy Schneider was ever like. Was it Schneider?
Yeah, Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. Yeah, it'll be clear. Not Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider's cool. Dan Schneider, the producer, was like a pedophile and all that shit. But like before he was outed, and who's that other one? Bryan Singer was outed. I think they outed Singer as like constantly going after like underage men.
Or Brian Peck, the one that's got that weird interview with a young Leo DiCaprio, with fucking all hands to each other.
Oh yeah. But I was gonna say, what's interesting is Corey Feldman, who called all that out, was also a kid who hung out with Michael Jackson when he was a kid. He and Macaulay Culkin both vehemently claim no, he never did anything with them at all.
Yeah.
Like that's one of those things to me that's like makes me think that Michael Jackson probably innocent.
Yeah.
Like if
I've come around on that.
Two well-known people who were both like hanging out with him when they were kids are like, yeah, no, he never did anything weird. You're fucking crazy. You know, like that to me says like,
they point out
about
the whole.
Well, they definitely point out. They're like, we were in the same bedroom, and his bedroom is bigger than most people's houses.
Yeah.
It's two stories.
Where do you hang out with people in your house when you're a kid anyway? Like you hang out in your room. And I mean, if your bedroom is that big, I would go watch a movie in my bedroom, because it's probably where I would normally watch a movie if they weren't there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if it's that big anyway, I might as well come over and hang out on my couch in my room. And
it is essentially his own fucking house within a. Yeah, it is essentially his own house within his house.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like that's the way mansions generally seem to work. Is your room will basically be like your own little like personal home. And then the
it's like you have a public and private
specific
section.
Things. Yeah, there will be public and private sections. There will be like, here's where like the people who do the cleaning and the cooking and all that stuff. Here's where they all work and like hang out in their break room and stuff like that. And then here's where you go for your dining when you're doing like formal dining instead of just having something delivered to your room. Here's where you're you're publicly entertaining when you have a bunch of people over for like a party. This is like a party room. But a lot of those rooms, like I'm pretty sure, are just not getting used.
Yeah.
Most of the time, because they're just hanging out in their own bedroom, because their bedroom is the whole house. Yeah. Or like they have like an office where they do their work or something from home. Probably that gets used a lot. Or a library or something. But like most of the rooms are probably just collecting dust 90% of the time.
Right. But yeah, it was kind of messed up the way they would be like, oh, they slept in the same room. They slept in his bedroom. Like, you know what I mean? None of the people that were saying that shit were pointing out.
Wasn't his bed like just a huge, massive bed or something like that too?
Yeah, I don't remember anything about the bed specifically, but
Well,
yeah, I
because no,
just
there
know
was
that nobody
things
was
of like
pointing
the
out.
kids would sleep in the same bed as him or whatever, but the bed was like
Oh, right.
4 California
Yeah, they could
Kings
be.
big or something like that. So it wasn't like they were.
Yeah, yeah, like they were fucking 30 feet away from him
Yeah, it
and
was
still
like a
on the same
crazy,
bed.
like huge bed or something. It was like one of those things that was to
Yeah,
me seemed
yeah, it
like,
was
oh
fucking
yeah,
bullshit.
this is like totally not that big of a fucking deal.
Yeah,
I
yeah. Still a little weird. Like you'd still want to have separate beds for anybody sleeping in your gigantic
I would
bedroom, I would think.
think that most likely Michael Jackson, who was horribly abused as a child, really didn't progress fully to being an adult with all the celebrity stuff going on
Yeah.
for his whole
Yeah,
life.
well, yeah.
So
He
I
was
think
famous
most
since he was
likely
like
he just
fucking
was like a
5 years
big
old.
child.
Oh yeah,
And I
no,
think
that's
most likely
yeah,
they would like hang out in his room, watch like a movie or something before they were going to go to bed, and just probably just passed out in the bed.
yeah,
Like it wasn't like an
yeah,
intentional thing. I don't think
yeah.
it was like to me that seems kind of innocent, like very easily explained.
Mm. Yeah, no, I think it was pretty obvious that he definitely had a serious set of arrested development or whatever.
Yeah, like he did weird
Because
shit too.
yeah,
Like he
his
would
dad
pay
was a
to
fucking
rent like a whole store for the day so he could go shopping and stuff without like having
yeah
to
being
have like
hassled or whatever.
bodyguards
Yeah.
and shit. He'd like be able to go shopping alone in the store.
Mhm. Yeah, because his level of fame, like there's just a handful of people like throughout history that had to deal with that level of fame.
Oh, if he'd walked down on the street, he'd gotten torn apart by fans, man.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. Yeah, there's no way he could have gone out and done
Yeah.
anything like publicly.
Mhm.
I was gonna feel
Yeah, like
bad
even
for
nowadays.
people like that.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Well, you almost have to be in a full fucking disguise if you want to go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's terrifying.
I always
I
thought that
would
was
not want to
weird
deal with that.
that Corey Feldman and Macaulay Culkin are both like, no, he's innocent.
Yeah, you'd think, especially by now, you would think, especially Feldman would have probably outed him if there was anything to be outed. Like he probably would have cashed in on that if he could.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, while he was busy going after like every pedophile on the planet.
Yeah, yeah.
You think he would go after Michael Jackson especially? Like he would go especially hard at MJ, I would think.
Yeah, it would be the first one. Yeah, if he abused him, yeah, absolutely. Well, get out of there. There's nothing in there, weirdo. Just an empty cup. Kitty poop.
Let's see. Did you see a Tootsy's poop water thing?
Oh yeah, yeah. Apparently some sewer line thing broke. It's just constantly spewing out raw sewage.
Yeah, dude, that's some crazy shit. I was like, God damn. Pun unintended, by the way.
Crazy.
Like,
Yeah. I was gonna say crazy shit indeed.
oh
Yeah, I was like, I
no.
don't know if you need to get that close. I mean, I guess I appreciate your dedication there.
That
Jesus.
was one of the things I was thinking. I was like, dude, if he's sick in the next couple of videos, I wouldn't be at all surprised.
Yeah,
Homie
yeah, there's a lot
was.
of stuff being churned up and spit out into the air, no doubt.
Oh God, yeah, and he's walking through it, and then he's gonna fucking go back to whatever Airbnb and track it all over, and
Yeah,
oh man, in the rental car and stuff. Jesus Christ. And the other thing I was getting is like, how did he not know that like when you're going somewhere like that where like it fucking reeks or whatever, you're supposed to take like Vicks Vapor Rub and just put it all over your upper lip real good.
Yeah.
Helps kill the
You
scent.
can't smell anything else.
Yeah,
Right.
it makes it really hard to
Yeah.
smell anything, and it's really unfucking pleasant, but it's way more pleasant than breathing
Right.
in raw sewage
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah, it's unpleasant, but it's not going to make you gag like raw sewage would.
I was like, how is this fool not doing that? Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think what do you call them? Coroners use some shit like that. I don't know if it's actually Vicks Vapor Rub or
Oh,
something
they do
else.
that for they do that for like dead bodies and stuff when they're collecting. Like people go
Yeah.
to like investigate where like bodies have like half rotted and stuff.
Yeah, anything that's been decomposing like that, you know.
Yeah.
Although I remember seeing, I forget what movie it was, maybe Silence of the Lambs or something. But I remember there was one guy that was like, he had been doing it for so long that he didn't need to put the shit under his nose anymore. Like everyone else was like, all right, put this under your nose. And the main coroner guy just doesn't bother.
It's just like, yeah,
He's
dude,
just used to the fucking smell.
Yeah, my nose is dead. Like, you're wasting my
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, like all those bad smelling fucking nerve endings are just gone.
Yep. Let's see, what else was there? There was the
Yeah. Oh, did you watch the Craigslist video?
No, I did not get a chance to watch that yet. What that looked
Okay.
interesting. How is
Yeah,
Craigslist
you know,
the
well,
most
you're
important
familiar.
website ever?
Yeah. Well, it was kind of the originator of that type of shit, I guess is what he was saying. And the dude that runs it, because I was always wondering, because I posted on Craigslist a few times, and I never had to pay. They never asked for anything. I never saw any ads.
Yeah.
But apparently, like the only people that have to pay are like for like if they want to do job listing. And like the most
okay.
like the most he's ever charges is like $75, and if it's like something just local, it's like $5. And like that's enough throughout the country and wherever else. He makes hundreds of millions of dollars a year,
Wow.
and he could make way more. He could easily be a multi-billionaire.
Yeah, he could clearly
but he
make
just
way
never
more
bothered
for
changing
sure.
it. Yeah, but he's never just seen. I think he said they have a total of like 50 employees, and it makes like I think it said somewhere between 300 and 500 million a year, or something like that.
Wow.
With only 50 employees, and yeah, so basically, like everybody wanted him to go public with it. And he's like, no, you're gonna want to change it. It's working fine. I'm fine. I'm making plenty of fucking money.
Yeah, I don't need
and then like at one
extra
point,
money for fucking whatever.
yeah, and then like I guess eBay came in because he gave people like some people early on he gave them like equity. One guy had like 1/4 of the fucking like equity in the business, and that guy was like pissed off about whatever. And then so finally they allowed them to sell off his 25% to eBay. eBay swore up and down that they weren't going to try to change anything and all this, and surprise, surprise, they came in and wanted to change everything.
What a surprise!
So
well, too bad for
basically,
you. You're
yeah.
a 25% owner and not a 50% or more.
Yeah, well, it was enough to get access to everybody's information that had gone through the site, and they like sold that off or something, including the
that's
dude
a damn
including
shame.
Craig. Yeah, so basically, like, I had to go to court, and he finally was able to just buy the shares back from eBay and kick them the fuck out. And then I think they did like a copycat site for like Canada or something. Like they used all that info that they got from what they could get access to because they're 1/4 owner, to get all that information to start like a copycat site for like Canada or something. So yeah. But as of now, I guess it's back to being just privately owned.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, at least it's back to being privately owned by the guy that's good.
Yeah, the one that's not
you
super
gotta
greedy.
say, Craigslist is a real handy fucking thing. Like I've used it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
and
really
again,
do
hardly any of
appreciate
it's
that,
monetized. Yeah, like I said, hardly any of it. I think fuck, I can't remember if the real estate listings charged as well or if they didn't. But either way, it was definitely whatever. I think they just don't charge. I think you said, like, initially for sure, like, they had like just a personal buyer sell to a personal, or a personal seller sell to a personal buyer through Craigslist. And, Craigslist didn't make any money on it. That
Yeah.
may have changed, but they still weren't charging a lot. But I'm not sure they even charge for that. The only thing I was sure of is that they charged for the employment listing.
Well, and that makes
And I don't think
sense.
they ever. Yeah, yeah, but not a lot. I mean, compared to all the other companies that do that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or like Zillow or any of those sites. There was some kind of weird shit that went on, like some what the fuck was it? I don't know. Yeah, I forget all the shit. I'm not great with the memory stuff, but yeah, no, he turned out to be because that seems to happen. Like once you indulge any kind of greed, like just it's never enough. That seems to be what happens to people. You
Yeah,
know what I
no,
mean?
they like like enough money is never enough. I think
Yeah,
it depends
yeah,
on the person. I think a lot of
mm,
people who are doing those kinds of businesses are not really doing it for anything other than they want to get rich. So like their
yeah,
only goal is the money. There's like a hole in their fucking soul that just is not.
yeah. It's never going to be filled. Yeah,
And there's nothing you can
yeah.
do about that. It's like it's sad, but
Mm.
it is what it is.
But yeah, that's what I like about Fat Electrician is those are like on the non-military Fat Files channel. It's all stories about business like that, like Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
It has the Christian aspect to it, but also like the minimum wage there anyway starts at like 19 something dollars an hour.
wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And a big part of it is like none of it's like everything they deal with is non-perishable, so it can sit on the shelves for fucking ever, and it's not going bad, right?
Yeah,
So I guess the overhead and all that's really low, and it's another example of again not all that greedy. Like he's making plenty of money, didn't need to take it public, didn't do any of that shit. The Arizona tea guy, kind of the same thing. He's like, yeah, no, I'm trying to still just keep it at the same price. We just find ways to get more efficient and whatever. We try to keep it at the 99-cent thing, which it's been for decades, dude, which is insane.
yeah. I have a lot of respect for that guy because he's like, they're like, why not do that? You'd make more money, and he's like, why? I have money.
Yeah,
Like the business
yeah,
is making a profit. All the employees are well paid. I'm making more than enough money. Like there's no reason to go through and do this.
yeah, yeah. You're just being greedy at that point.
Yeah. And he like
It
was
is nice.
very clear. His opinion on that was very low.
Yeah. So it is nice. There's a grocery store, the Aldi grocery store, I think it was, that had a similar. Like, yeah, no, we're making plenty. We're good.
Yeah, well, there's
Or
a couple of
Costco.
like employee
Um,
owned quote unquote like stores out there that do pretty good on that kind of stuff.
uh,
Um,
yeah, he did one on Costco too, where basically like the groceries they essentially break even on. It's really just the memberships that is the money that they bring in.
yeah. When I worked at Costco's tire shop, one of the things they were very clear on is like we're not making a profit margin off of these tires. Like that's not why we're here. We're not here to make profit off
Yeah,
of them. So, like don't give people money away or anything. But like you're not necessarily here to like what do you call it?
mhm.
Make a huge amount of
Yeah.
money.
No
So
need to
you're not
gouge
you
your
don't gotta like rip
customers.
people
Yeah,
off or any kind of shady shit. We're just here to like get them in the store buying stuff because the longer they're in there, the better.
Right.
And that was their whole thing, was just like, yeah, you just gotta, get them in the store and let them do their shopping. They'll make all the money off of them shopping in there. That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, another one of the Hobby Lobby things. This is I guess it's kind of shady, but it's also kind of funny. Like he's obviously he's a super Christian guy or whatever. Like they just take in like these crazy amounts of like religious artifacts and manuscripts and all that kind of shit from all over the world. They'll basically bring them in, he buys them, and then he'll get them appraised, and everything's like on average like 3 times more than what he paid for it. So then he donates it to like this Bible museum, and then gets the tax write-off or whatever. So he actually ends up making money from the tax write-off.
Yeah.
Beyond what he paid for it. But then it turns out he also owns the fucking museum. So yeah, like with all the other shit being good, I'm actually like, I'm kind of with the fat electrician. I'm like, good for you. You gamed the system a little. You seem to be fucking really solid on everything else and not greedy or whatever. So I'll let it slide.
Fair enough.
Good for you for finding the loopholes or whatever.
Oh man, did you see that Kill Tony clip I put up?
No, I didn't get to that one.
Oh god, that guy was so fucking bad, and everybody was like giving him all this applause, and they're talking him up on the stage, and I'm like, that wasn't even like crack a smile worthy. His whole joke was that like BLM was like an automatic thing. You didn't have to think about it or choose it or something. It was so fucking dumb. It was just like it was this woke nonsense. But it was like the joke in and of itself was just bad.
So I got the obligatory applause for being politically correct or something. That's weird on a Kill Tony thing. They're generally not.
No, they were acting like he was fucking hilarious, man. They were acting like he was amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's weird.
Yeah, that's so weird. Fucking strange.
Maybe they're still afraid of being racist or something, or seeming racist or something.
I don't know.
That's very weird. Because again, they're not generally the woke types. That's very odd.
Yeah, that was one of those ones where I commented, man, remember when comedy was funny? That's comedy. I love leaving that on those videos because it's like...
Right.
It's like, I remember when comedy was hilarious. People told jokes.
Yeah. It wasn't about the message or whatever. It was just funny.
God.
Yeah. Oh, the Burger King one. I don't remember before the difference between the quarter pounder and the third pounder burger that Burger King had.
Oh yeah. Where they had to like give up on selling a third-pound burger because people were too fucking dumb.
Yeah, to realize that's more than a quarter pound. A third of a pound is more than a quarter of a pound. Fractions.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. Speaking of third of a pounds. No, I'm just fucking around. I got nothing. But yeah, no, that is kind of crazy.
Although the innuendo did you ever hear about the ski jumper thing in the Olympics?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so when they get fitted for their suits, like it's very specific, right? So some jumper or ski jumpers or whoever figured out that if you inflate your cock with some kind of acid or something, shoot something in their dick to make it bigger, right? So their suit ends up being a little more puffed out. And it actually gives like an extra like 9 to 10 feet apparently distance. Just that tiny bit of difference in their wardrobe or whatever. Like it gets extra lift. I forget exactly what the reason. But yeah, when they'd go in to get fitted for their aerodynamic, you know, approved by the sport things, they would, you know, fluff up their cock with something to make it puff up
That's
to
fucking
get an
weird.
advantage. Yeah, obviously your cock shrinks back down before you have to do the jump or whatever, and then it's like a significant advantage. Like, you know what I mean? When at those limits, like 9 feet is an incredibly
Oh yeah. Oh no. If
huge
even a couple of
advantage.
inches could be a huge advantage to some of those
Yeah,
things.
yeah. A single foot is a gigantic advantage. So yeah, but yeah, I thought that was funny, dude. I'm like, you're shooting shit into your dick to get it more aerodynamic or whatever, more lift or whatever from your ski suit. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh god. So weird.
Oh yeah. Oh, the mattress stores one that he did was interesting. Like, why are there so many mattress stores when you hardly ever see, like, people only buying a mattress 12 years or whatever? But
Yeah.
there's all these mattress stores everywhere. So yeah, what it turns out is whenever they go, they do like a really long term, like 30, 40 years or whatever. And like it'll be a mattress store now, but eventually, you know, not that far down the road, they've still got a really low rate. Um, you know what I mean? They're paying the same price 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later. So with inflation and everything, they end up renting out those spaces to other businesses while they've got the lease. So they end up making money just by holding on to that shit and having it leased for such a long period of time. Like they might actually be a mattress store for the first 5, 10 years, but for the last, you know, 20, 30, 40 years of the lease, they're making a pretty decent profit by just subletting the mattress store to another business.
Good lord.
I don't know, maybe I'm not explaining it right. Is that making sense or no?
I'm no, not really. I'm not the best with business.
Okay. All right.
To be
Okay.
fair, I'm
But yeah,
not.
so so the mattress place has got a bunch of money or whatever. So the profit's not necessarily a concern right away. So again, the mattress store will go to the owner of the property,
Okay.
right? And the mattress store will sign a very long lease with the owner of the property.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, and then so they're like, yeah, no, we're gonna, you know, we'll have this for 40 years or whatever. The mattress store might be there for 5 years, 10 years, or whatever. It's kind of just a placeholder until like the area around it gets more valuable and the rents increase so much that they can now sublet it to another. The mattress people can now sublet it to another business.
store. Oh.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. So like,
crazy.
isn't it? I was like, that's pretty fucking. I don't know how they came up with that,
But the mattress store is essentially just a good placeholder that doesn't
it's like a
lose
placeholder.
money.
Yeah, exactly. Like
So
they're
not
maybe
like,
breaking even, but
yeah, so they're at least breaking even if
Yeah.
not making a profit off of that. That's crazy.
because yeah, I definitely used to wonder that. I'm like, why are there so many? And that's why. They don't really care all that much about making a big profit initially, because they're going to get paid a shitload of money when you know, they'll go to areas that are cheap. You know what I mean? At the time that have potential to be more valuable relatively soon.
Yeah, what was it? My mom was forced into selling the parking lot they owned. Because they had, not the parking lot, the property they owned, because they were leasing it to a Starbucks, and Starbucks wanted to get it to own it. And so they were like, "Well, we'll just leave." And I told them, like, "You just let them then. Tell them, okay, go. Someone else is going to want to lease that property. It's clearly very valuable if Starbucks was there. Like,
Yeah,
they'll be able to lease it to somebody else really quickly." But
yeah.
no, she sold it to
Another
them.
coffee company. Just the other coffee companies would be enough. Like a smaller coffee company would be like, yeah, no, it was already a coffee place. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fucking
then you
perfect.
show up there the next day, Starbucks is gone, but they're there. They'd be thrilled.
Yeah, yeah. People thinking it's a Starbucks, they're like, oh, it's still coffee. I'll give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
You barking at? Come on.
Well, deep down, I think that the people that like Starbucks tend to what do you call it? Not be particularly fond of Starbucks. Ironically, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. Go buy any overpriced coffee.
yeah,
They'll be a little hipstery, so they'll be like,
the typical Starbucks
hipstery place.
person is going to be like, "Oh hell yeah, I'll take the not Starbucks thing. That's cool."
Mm. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely got to be a big the Venn diagram's almost a concentric circle there of hipster douchebaggery and buying Starbucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't do Starbucks. I do this new place.
yeah. So you do that. The would definitely get a lot of local business really quick.
Indeed.
At least I imagine they would. I could be wrong, but
Yeah. No, that definitely is. Yeah. I'd be shocked if that wasn't the case.
yeah. But that would have been my choice there. That's why I was telling them, like, don't fucking throw away
Yeah.
guaranteed continual income. Go to like the realtors there or something. They'll find you somebody to take over that lease.
Yeah. No. And yeah, I can guarantee there'd be other coffee companies looking to expand that would love to be at a place that was a Starbucks. Yeah, most people, when they see it's a Starbucks, some might not go in, but a vast majority of them are at least going to give you a try.
Yeah, exactly.
If you have confidence in your product, you would be, you'd be a fool not to take over a fucking Starbucks.
Yep.
What used to be a Starbucks.
Or if you have any kind of like aspiration of running a coffee company or cafe or small bakery or whatever, like you definitely would be happy to take over
Yeah, it'd be
something that was
perfect.
very similar and was successful in that location.
Indeed. Yeah, when the Verizon moved, like the one I used to work at, to one out by the fucking mall or whatever. And yeah, Verizon in, they were more than happy to pick up the lease on that fucking place that the actual Verizon store used to be at.
Ooh, yep, I bet. Not at all surprising. Let's see here. What else we got up here? Oh, I forget why I put that cop smokes the hostage taker one. Because that one was pretty cut and dry.
Oh yeah,
I think there was a couple other ones on there that were kind of wacky.
The other one.
Oh, and then there was the motorcyclist, the video where the motorcyclist got hit by his mom that he just talked to like 10 minutes prior. I was like, that's gotta
Watch
be
out for
fake,
idiots.
man. Like,
Yeah,
there's no
she literally
fucking
says,
way.
"Watch out for idiots." Yeah, he literally says, "Watch out for idiots" as he's leaving,
Yeah.
and then she crashes into the back of him. I didn't even see you.
That's what I
Okay.
was saying. I'm like, there's no way she's not watching her kid.
Yeah.
Like, there's
Yeah.
no way the mom is like that fucking oblivious to her own kid. Like, nah.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
Let's see.
Indeed.
I was looking to see what the other stories were here real quick.
What's happening nowadays? What's happening today? If we're all done there.
Oh, there was like a
What's up?
long ass gun battle. Oh yeah, it was crazy. Ended with some guy getting hit by a car.
No, that's crazy.
No,
So
I
you
thought I
just
put that up for something that was interesting.
Oh, I watched that. Okay. And sovereign citizen shit, man. I still watch a lot of the videos, but it's kind of the same story over and over again.
Yeah, yeah, it gets old really fast. That's why I like the taser ones. Because
Yeah.
people being tased just
Yeah,
never
the
gets old.
traffic stop ones.
Oh, the guy that
Yeah,
was
the
the
ones that
fucking
want to
family I
do
want
it.
to rip. Goddamn.
Yeah, the ones that do it at a traffic stop instead of waiting to do the shit in court are really fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't
Like,
understand
no,
that.
they're not gonna just like threaten you with contempt of court. They're going to fucking break your window and pull you out of your vehicle if you refuse to give any of that shit. Like, you settle that in court, if anything. So those are weird. Or the one guy, oh, did we talk about it last week? The dude that like just totally fucked his life up because he was just unwilling to fucking uh well, initially unwilling to shut up, and he finally got called in contempt and got 30 days, but just never showed up for it and never tried to fucking. It went like a year passed before like another court date came up, which he, again, didn't appear in person because he knew he'd be taken into custody. But over that whole time, he didn't bother to try to fix any of that shit. He just fucking ignored it. Ended up losing his job, his fucking apartment, had to move with his mom, and now he's like on the run and
Oh,
can't
wow.
even stay with his mom because they're going to check his mom's house. So he's just like fucking, I guess, essentially couch surfing at random places. He's filed a bunch of lawsuits against the judge and all this other shit. So it's cost him so much money over a fucking ticket that it was not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? And it's like ruined his life. And I'm like, wow, this guy just never had any consequences in his life.
Yeah, it's
Apparently.
very strange what they'll go, how far they'll go. Especially when the police are sitting right there telling them, like, I'm gonna fucking break your window and pull you out of this fucking car if you don't,
Yeah.
like,
But
open
yeah,
the
this one
window
was
and give me your ID.
yeah, this one was in it was court shit. But yeah, even then, it's like, how many times does the judge tell you to wait your turn to speak before? Like,
That's
they give them
fucking
so much
crazy to
leeway.
me.
They give them so much leeway. They tell them so many times before they're finally like, all right, next time you're gonna get a contempt charge and it's gonna be 30 days, and they still
That's the
can't
ones
fucking
that
help
blow my
themselves.
mind.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, basically that guy worked that. I forget what the original ticket was, but it wasn't anything super serious. And he worked that into having to be essentially on the run and down tens of thousands of dollars himself, and essentially being homeless, having to fucking constantly move around to stay out of the fucking. On a ticket, it was probably a few $100, if that. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so sad.
bizarre how much of a. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Literally, it's never worked anywhere. They're
Well,
like, nope,
okay,
it's
so
gonna
there's a
work this
bunch of
time.
videos online. I don't know if you've seen them, where the police pull over somebody and they're like, "Okay, give me your ID," and the person's like, "What is the crime you think I've committed? Like,
Right.
can you articulate a crime that I've committed?" And the cops like have to give up eventually because they don't actually have them for anything. Like they just
Right.
pulled them over
Right.
to go on like a fishing trip.
Yeah.
And so there's
Yeah.
a bunch of that online, I think, that misleads some of these people who are sovereign citizens who are like, "Oh, well, I can do that because I'm not driving, I'm traveling." You know, that because they've already got that really fucking skewed point of view that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, no,
Yeah.
no,
It's
no,
obvious they
that
do not
works
mean
because that
traveling by
person
vehicle.
literally had not committed a crime. You have committed a crime in not paying your
Yeah.
registration.
Right. Yeah. Or if they run your registration and realize you don't have the vehicle's not registered, or the people that have the fake plates, like they have some kind of bullshit they print out that's supposed to take the place of an actual license plate or whatever, and they're wondering why they got
Yeah.
pulled over. It's like, no, your vehicle's not registered. It's obvious. That's why they pulled you over.
Yeah,
So yeah, you're
you've
not going to
actually
pull the what
committed the
crime I
crime.
committed.
So what you're saying
Yeah.
doesn't matter compared
Yeah.
to like those other people that you saw online who were getting away with not having to give their ID to the cop. Although personally,
Yeah.
I think that the way a lot of those people do it is just a waste of everyone's time. I would
Right.
just go through. I would just go through and try to get their qualified immunity revoked so I could go after them and sue them. Like,
Right,
you know, it's like,
right.
okay, yeah, you pulled me over, just have everything recorded on your dash cam or whatever, since you're recording everything as is, and just fight it in court and go after them for damages afterwards and say, like, hey, you know, these people,
Yeah, this was
they
severe
violated my
emotional distress.
constitutional rights. This is enough to waive the.
Yeah, there was nothing that they pulled me over for. They were just had some weird suspicion that they were hoping they're going to find something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Crazy though. Crazy like how many cops are just out there to fucking like be sneaky and try to fucking catch people out on shit that they didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, those definitely need to be fucked. Those cops definitely need to be fucked with.
Like there was one where they had video of the cop in the fucking car saying like, "Oh yeah, I just pulled over this cocksucker. I just arrested this cocksucker because he's being a cocksucker." And it was like, "Oh, you did not just fucking say that out loud, dude. Are you serious?"
Yeah. Did I share the one that I was talking about last week? The game and fish people? Not game. Well, I forget what it's called.
Yeah,
it's
they
not
just
game
wanted
and
his
fish.
fucking truck. It was like crazy.
Yeah. They're literally saying on the fucking mics beforehand, well, he didn't really do anything, but yeah, I'm still pulling him over. That's basically what they were saying. It was nuts, man. I could not believe that shit.
Well, what was it? I told you about that guy was still a pain in the ass. I got pulled over out at the coast, right? That was kind of weird. Me and my friend had been out at the beach, and we went out and there's two ways you can get down to the beach. There's like a back path and a front path, and we know them both really, really well. So even if it's dark, we're fairly safe to take the path down the back side of it, especially like on a full moon night when it was just very bright out at the coast. If you've ever been out there during a full moon, it's very, very bright.
Oh yeah.
And so we go out there, hang out there for a couple hours, we leave. And as we're leaving, there's like a park ranger over talking to some people in their car. I'm like, somebody probably got busted fucking drinking or something underage. Was fucking arrested, ha ha ha. Yeah, but not really loud. We just like, you know, like hee hee and then leave. We didn't actually like laugh at them there. Just mentally like, oh yeah, I bet they're busted kind of thing. And the park ranger waited till we were down the roadaways before getting into his truck, gassing just fucking flying down the road after us to pull us over at like two parking lots down at like another beach, and accusing us of fighting with those people. And it's like, why would you not have approached us when we were in the parking lot still?
Yeah,
like I don't think that was what I think they were hoping that they were going to catch some people drinking, that we were drinking and driving, and that was their excuse. Because clearly, like, the people had no response to us when we were getting out and getting into our cars. So, like, had we been involved in whatever the fight was, I feel like it's pretty safe to say.
Yeah, it would have happened right there.
They would have
been having a chance to drive off.
Hey, motherfucker, where, you know, like, how come you're you know, now you would start a fight? Like they would have started another fight or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like it just didn't make any sense. Like 'cause I think he was hoping to fucking catch us
some bullshit.
Yeah, catch us for some other shit. Yeah. Like hopefully we would be high or drunk and he could, you know, get an arrest.
Yeah.
And then, you know, save time. He could just pin us with the fight stuff, and those people never see him again or testify to anybody other than like the DA And it was all dark, so, you know, they probably wouldn't realize that they were getting the wrong people, even. Because they would probably believe, oh, well, the cops are not going to tell us the wrong people. They do, they investigate. So, you know, it was one of those things where I think that was, we got lucky not being drunk that night. Although the guy I was with and me, we weren't, like, big drinkers, so it was like, the odds of us out there getting wasted, both of us not having a sober driver was, like, almost less than zero.
Right.
Because we were both the kind of guy drinkers where it's like, yeah, I'll have a drink at a party or whatever, no big deal. But I'm not getting wasted unless I have a place to stay that night at the party, or like, or like a ride from somebody who's genuinely going to be sober to drive me home.
Yeah.
Not just that one friend who's like, oh yeah, no, I'll be the driver, and then like an hour later you're like, dude, you're fucking, you
you're
can't
hammered
stand. Like, you can't walk.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Where I grew up here, that was, we all fucking drove fucked up all the time, dude.
I think it depends on how
Very
busy the roads are in a lot of areas as to how likely you are to get away with it. Because I think even the police realize, like, you're probably only going to kill yourself if you're drunk on most... Like, if you're out in, like, the boonies where there's not a lot of folks driving other than you at that time of night. They're like, worst case, there's traffic while they clean your body up in the morning, so we're not going to worry about it. It's like,
yeah, it's not high traffic and that, yeah.
Well, I don't think the police give a shit about a lot of people, generally speaking. I remember my friend was talking about when he and his girlfriend at the time would eventually be his wife. We're out for like a drive, and we're coming back. They found a scene of a solo accident where the car had overturned around a corner or something and spilled out the people, and they called 911, and the cops get out there first and just ignore the girl that's like choking on her vomit on the ground until she died.
Wow.
They didn't like put her in the recovery position on her side so that she could like clear her airway and shit.
Damn, that's fucked up.
And, well, that's always haunted my friend, and he always wondered like what he should have done before the cop got there, if he could have done it and all this other shit. And I'm like, yeah, but you didn't fucking know. Like, you're not trained. You know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You took the obvious, more intelligent option of, hey, maybe I shouldn't fucking touch stuff if I don't fucking know what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's probably, and that's that was the right choice for you at that time. You didn't know anything. You didn't know. So
I understand feeling guilty, but
yeah, it was one of those things where it's like you couldn't possibly have known what the right choice was at that point. So
yeah. It's something similar to almost like survivor's guilt.
Very much like a survivor's guilt. Almost.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things, one of the reasons why my dad was so much of an alcoholic and a druggie was he was in Vietnam, but he never went over to Vietnam. He was like stateside the whole time. So he was a Marine at the time. And he was working on one of the bases where they were doing like computer stuff, like intelligence gathering and planning and all that, and he was basically just like driving shit around and fucking around the whole time there. And so I feel like he probably, had a lot of guilt of like, how come I didn't have to go fight all these people, do all these horrible things.
Right.
And all these other people that I went and trained with and other things, like they ended up doing that. Like, I wonder if there was some guilt there behind that alcoholism and drug taking. Plus, it was the 70s, so everybody was doing drugs. So
yeah, that's a rough one. Yeesh. I just watched. It occurred to me when going up on Wendigo channel. It occurred to me that I'd never actually watched Apocalypse Now.
No, me neither.
Yeah, well, it's on Wendigo's channel if you want to.
Apocalypse Now is on Wendigo's channel?
Movie.
Yeah, I posted it, dude. I think we were talking about it
Oh
on the
wow.
show. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on the show.
I
You
have a
never
terrible
listened to me,
memory
Daddy.
sometimes. I'm sorry. Like,
I'm gonna turn into a woman. Never listen to me. But yeah, I may not have. I can't remember if I did. But yeah, no, Wendigoon somehow. I forget. I don't know what happened. I don't even know if he explained it or whatever. But yeah, no, you can watch Apocalypse Now on Wendigoon's channel for free.
crazy. How much did he
It's
pay
a
for
fucked
that,
up
I
movie,
wonder?
man. Yeah, I just remember like being very young, seeing like the cover
Yeah,
of that movie
yeah.
and being freaked the fuck out.
Well,
And then
I'm
also, I
just
remember.
wondering
I
how
think I
much he had to
saw the
pay.
scene. I think as like a 5 or 6 year old, I think I saw the scene where they sacrifice the bull or the ox or whatever, where it just cuts into the fucking, like it almost cuts its fucking whole head and neck off in like one fucking swipe. Yeah, as a kid,
Whoa.
dude, that's very disturbing.
That's
I mean, it's
brutal
not
when
like
you're a
it's a great.
kid, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that
Oh, what was the fucking movie that
I
got
fucking see
me?
that.
I forget the name of the movie, but it was like one of those like cautionary tale kind of movies where it's like, no, these are all really serious issues that are really truly happening right now. Like we're making this
Mm,
cool drama film about it, but you should be realizing that this is going on all the time. Blah blah blah. And it
yeah.
was a scene where a girl committed suicide, and it was
Bloop, bloop,
crazy.
bloop.
Like it just showed her like calmly getting into the bath and just like like getting clean, and then like just picking up these razor blades and slitting her wrists and then putting her hands in the water so that the blood wouldn't stop. And she did it the right
Wow.
way, along the length of the vein, not across the vein.
Right, right.
And it was just really
Mm,
fucking disturbing. And then it
wow.
was like it finished with just like a scene of her from above with her like floating in the water dead, like from like looking down on her from the ceiling. And it was
Jesus, dude.
yeah, oh yeah, man. And I was like barely out of high school or something when I watched it, I think. And it was just
Right, right.
super fucking brutal to watch because you're just like, oh, what a horrible thing. Because, you know, nobody wants to see somebody
Yeah,
get like genuinely hurt. Like, you want to see the bad guys get
yeah,
shot up, but in the back of your head that's all bullshit. Whereas like
yeah,
this is more of a like meant to be like real life, not fictional, kind of drama film about
right.
college.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Even as an adult, that's fucking crazy thing to fucking see.
Oh
Right.
yeah, but that was
Okay.
pretty
Yeah,
brutal.
yeah.
So I can
Yeah, my
imagine
son
like
asked
the
me to
bull
keep.
scene. I totally know what you mean. Where you watch it, and you're just like, oh fuck, that's
Um,
wrong.
yeah. I have no idea that it's like
Oh
to animals that I'm eating.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, my son asked me to keep the puppy, so I'm gonna start taking him for a walk here as we are the last half hour of the show or whatever.
Oh, like little 20 minutes of
Uh,
wrap up stuff where we go and make sure we've covered it all.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, but it should
you
hold. Oh,
watch
hold on. Come here.
JLP. JLP is pretty fun. He's a wacky dude.
Uh,
The only thing I can't
no, it's
handle is his
funny, dude, because
religiosity. He seems pretty genuine otherwise.
right. Yeah, no, the philosophy's solid. I mean, it ends up tying back to religion. Like the philosophy of him is actually pretty fucking solid, which I did not expect.
Oh
I
yeah,
did not
his
realize.
logic and philosophy is very, very, very reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I've never seen like he had Sam Hyde on his back foot, dude. I've never fucking seen that, dude.
Well, yeah. I
Like,
mean, it was.
like he made Sam Hyde uncomfortable. That's not a like he's Sam Hyde's usually very, very solid on the other side of that equation.
Yeah, and it was with simple questions: do you like white people?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, and, dude, at the beginning of that one, like that was just a clip. Like the whole thing, he starts asking, "Who are you?" He just asked Sam Hyde, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
And Sam Hyde's like, I'm, I guess, a podcaster. And he's saying, that's not what you're really asking.
Yeah.
And then he's like, no, I know you want me to say. He's like, no, I don't want you to say anything. I'm just asking you, who are you? And like that fucking
You
question
should be able to
completely
answer
fucked
this
Sam up.
question as a man. You should be able to say, "This is who I am."
But yeah, like the whole thing, he had Sam hiding on his back foot, dude. It was fucking just something I had never really seen before.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't like he was being an asshole. Just asking a fairly straightforward question. And I don't know that JLP was really messing with him that Sam thought he was.
No, he probably wasn't.
I think he was just curious at whatever you were going to say, whatever your answer is to that question.
Okay.
Like if you
this
just
is gonna
said
be
I'm a
weird
podcaster, he would have been like, okay.
This is gonna be a weird parallel. He reminds me a little bit of Mr. Rogers.
No, like he appears too naive.
No.
Nice
JLP reminds me of Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers was not naive by any stretch of the imagination.
Okay, I got you.
Mr. Rogers was one of the best practitioners of positive regard in psychology.
Oh, gotcha.
So, essentially, you're putting yourself in a position where you want to like hear what this person has to say, and you're making it very, very clear in your words, actions, and gestures that you genuinely are interested in what they have to say, and you're not going to like take a shit on them for whatever they say. Like you're not going to make fun of them. It's not a joke. You genuinely want to engage with that person and hear what they have to say about whatever it is you're asking. And JLP does that also really, really, really well. And so I think that's what takes Sam off guard. Is Sam is very much a prankster and a joker, and he likes to hide behind a lot of humor. And I think that it kind of kills it when the guy is just straight like, I'm here with you, I'm in this moment with you, and I genuinely want to hear what you have to say to me. So, you know, when he says, like, who are you? He's literally, like, taking away the normal mask that Sam would wear, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah, it was pretty good.
Because for that moment, you're like 100% listening to that person. You're not, you're not looking at the fucking phone. You're not cleaning your fucking fingernails. You're not glancing at the clock to see how long you guys have been like talking, or looking at the snacks on the fucking cupboard shelf and thinking, man, I could be eating chips right now. Why am I talking with this asshole? And I think that's what made Sam so uncomfortable, was just that like intensity of like there's no.
You would have thought he'd be prepared for that.
You would think, but I think that can take a lot of people off guard. I don't think I'd be prepared for that.
Yeah. I would actually make him ask more questions. I would say some simple shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And make them ask clarifying questions before assuming that's what he was doing. Which he was, but you still make him fucking draw it out of you.
Oh, I think that's part of the fun of the conversation for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was, I really like that one question.
I thought it was really good.
I love the way he approaches things without allowing
he's just like, a lot of white people.
Bullshit.
Yeah, because they're like, a lot of white people are afraid to say they like white people.
Yeah.
Which is fucking true. Yeah.
Yeah, I like white people. I like everybody. You know, why would I not like white people?
Right. Take your time.
But then why do you feel obligated to say, like, oh, but I like everybody? See what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. If you think about it, why do I feel obligated to have that in?
Right.
I think it's like...
I think that's a natural, though. I don't know. For me, it would be. Like everybody.
Yeah.
But
why do we feel the need to clarify? Like, we shouldn't have to say it for people to realize it to be true. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
You feel the need to say
nobody
that
should be offended by that answer.
You have to prove to
there
some
are definitely
invisible
people
that you're not like a racist or something because you like white people.
Because some people would think that's the wrong answer. to that question, which is absurd.
Oh yeah, well there's like weird like cultural erasure going on. Like they try to pretend that there's no culture to a lot of the different groups of white people.
Right, right.
Like because we're all one race, we're all the same group of people. It's like, no, like how many different cultures are there for Asians?
Yeah.
How many different cultures are there for black people? Like,
yeah, just look at Europe. How many different cultures of countries that are right next to each other that are not the same?
Like, ironically, there's plenty of people in Africa that are great, hardworking people that you would want as your neighbor. They're just not from Somalia, you know?
Right.
It's not that they're
or
black,
Nigeria.
it's that they're Somalian, and that culture is really fucked up.
Yeah.
Maybe that's their fault, maybe that's not their fault, whatever you want to argue on that, but, like,
yeah.
some cultures are just really bad cultures.
Yeah, yeah. Chinese, like most other Asian companies, the Asians seem to be fine. Chinese seem to be uniquely fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Well, like, Korean music is, like, you look at Korean pop music, it's kind of crazy because they got no porn.
Oh, right.
There's no porn, so of course they have to have, like, hypersexualized forms of entertainment. It's like, yeah, well, of course.
Is that in South Korea, too? They don't have porn?
Yeah, South Korea and North Korea, porn is illegal.
Wow.
That's one of those reasons why those deep fakes are so fucking.
Oh, right.
They're so concerned with the deep fakes that you can get up to like 7 years in prison.
Right.
Because what if you made it look like somebody had done porn? Like, that's illegal. You could really,
that's
fuck
very
somebody's
traumatizing.
Reputation.
Yeah, that whole
that
reputation.
Way.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
So,
I mean, obviously North Korea, that's not surprising.
Oh, yeah. No one would
I
be
didn't realize
surprised
South
if
Korea
that was
was
the
the
case in
same.
North Korea, for sure.
Yeah.
But no,
this
South
is a little
Korea
surprising.
Too.
South Korea.
I think there's other places besides South Korea where porn is illegal as well, actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of Muslim countries in it, right? Like a lot of there's like Indonesia, Thailand places now.
Let's see: China, North Korea, Iran, Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Brunei.
I assume a good chunk of the Middle Eastern countries.
Japan, they claim it's illegal from the AI, but it's just not. Like, they make all sorts of porn.
Yeah.
Venezuela had blocked a lot of the porn sites, but I doubt that's the case anymore.
All right, Puppy. Let's test out the cell sites. See how far we can get. If it cuts out or not.
Okay, you can't import pornography to Angola. If you cut out, we'll probably just call it, because, like, only 10 minutes left. So
yeah.
don't
it's
worry
fine.
about.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, don't stress about trying to reconnect.
Yeah.
You end up getting disconnected. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I stay connected. I listen to fucking videos. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No matter where I go, it works. I was just kind of joking around. It's technically possible, but it's not likely. No, we're not going that way. Fucking dog always wants to go to the same fucking.
There's a lot of places where porn is
every
illegal.
time.
Wow. Yeah, South Korea, they can't distribute or manufacture any sort of obscene pictures. And I'm sure that it qualifies for film, too.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, get over. Come on.
Apparently, the prohibition on circulation of
spots.
unlawful information is the law that applies to, like, porn.
Come on. Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. So any kind of information that's obscene cannot be distributed, sold, rented, or displayed openly in the form of code, words, sound, images, or motion picture.
That covers it.
Yep. Pretty good definition.
That covers
actually.
it all. Yeah. They probably had a while to work on it.
Oh man, did you see the story of the guy that was talking about where his mom had to move back in for a little while, and like they fucking
Oh yeah, her new husband was trying
trying to get him to pay
to
rent.
house.
I don't know if that story's
Dude.
true, but that guy told
Yeah,
that
it
story
seems-
really well. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely doubt the story, but he definitely is a good storyteller.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Yeah.
like, either way.
Like that's pretty extreme. Although
I
I can
mean,
also see
it's
a
possible. There's some really shitty
Yeah,
people
yeah.
out there. So I mean,
yeah. They're like, yeah, no, I know we did all this shit without setting any kind of pre-arrangement, but now we're going to charge you for all that shit we did that you thought we were just doing because you were letting us stay here for free.
yeah. Well,
I
I like
could
his
definitely see
response. He's
somebody
like,
pulling
we're
that
going to
shit.
formally charge you guys rent and sign it up.
Mhm.
Run it through this company so you can't even fucking try to manipulate me because it's through this company.
Right,
Oh, that was
right.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Now fucking
I
left.
told them to set it whatever would be the proper amounts. So it's not me doing that.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty
So, yeah.
pretty smart.
Story checks out to a certain amount.
It's a clever way of wrapping up that dilemma for whatever, whether it's true or
Right.
not. Yeah.
Right,
Although was it? I
right.
saw the thing on Drax. I didn't realize people fucking had that as like a fan theory that his vision is based on movement.
No, I didn't see,
don't
honestly, I
think
didn't care about that one
vision
that much.
based on movement is like a real thing.
Yeah. Kind of for frogs, I think. Like a frog will starve to death with a bunch of dead flies all around it that aren't flying, you know.
I don't think it's a real thing though. Like I think
If for any like evolved species, that it would be to that point.
where you don't see things if they're not moving. I think that's the part that's bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because again, if your brain's that you have any kind of certainly spacefaring civilization, it'd be hard to believe.
So vision that is based on movement is more of a case of your brain is specialized in seeing the movement better than everything else, but not eschewing everything else. So like you see things more clearly when they move for a lot of species, but there's nothing where like if it's not moving you don't see it. That's just nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can definitely see, like, yeah, if something's perfectly still, it's hard to kick, you know, kind of blends into the background of everything. I can see that. But if you're staring right at it, or if it was in bright-ass colors or something, you're going to notice it, whether it moves or not.
Well, imagine how you would survive if you couldn't see anything that didn't move. You know, like a cliffside doesn't move. You're just gonna walk off the cliff because you can't see it anymore. I mean, like it just doesn't make sense. Like the way they were describing Drax's vision was like that's so fucking dumb because if you couldn't see anything that didn't move, how would a species ever evolve beyond like fucking?
Yeah, there would be all situation.
Tool usage and like technology. How would they get anywhere past like hunting and eating with their bare hands and just being like savage animals?
How are you going to pick up a thing of iron pyrite and a fucking another rock because they're not moving?
Yeah, exactly. How are you going to tell the two rocks apart if you can't see the difference? It was just such a dumb fucking concept.
Yeah.
And then there was one I was curious about because I remember you had talked about Thanos in the comics was originally like not some sort of like noble like, oh, there's only enough resources for half of us, we should eliminate half so that we can all like have enough.
Oh yeah, no,
it was
it was
originally just because he was in love with Lady Death and wanted Lady Death to like him more.
Yeah, she asked him to do it. She told him to do it.
And so I was watching like there was a YouTube short I watched where this guy was like, oh no, in the comics Thanos was really noble and was really disturbed by his like, you know, planet having not enough resources for everybody, and he suggested that and they laughed him off the planet or something, and I'm like, that was the movie, that wasn't the fucking comics.
Yeah. Nope. No, he goes back to Mistress Death, and like Mistress Death doesn't talk directly to him. She has like a
someone speak for her for whatever reason.
I
And
would
literally,
imagine,
he's like, "Look, I got
yeah.
all this shit." He's like, "Look, I'm all super powerful now too." And then like they're kind of banting back and forth. And finally, the guy speaking for Mr. Death is like, "You didn't do what she asked you to do." And then he's like, "Oh, the kill half a life thing." He's like, "Oh, okay." And then he just snaps his fingers, and half the life is gone. Half the
Yeah.
life in the universe is gone. Is dead.
God, can you imagine if that actually happened? Wow, that would really fuck with people.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, because if you're doing it in that, how does that get decided? With some weird random number generator, magic random
Magical
number generator
Yeah,
decides
exactly.
which half lives.
Whoa! Half the life in the universe is gone. Nobody on Earth disappears. What? How would that fuck with people too?
Right. Like, how come we didn't? Were we far enough away? They just keep killing life that was near them until it's got to the halfway point,
Yeah.
and we were far enough away.
But I thought that was like a wacky one to see in I see a lot of like outright wrong information in YouTube Shorts. The other night, though, this is fucking weird. I don't know if you've ever had this happen. All of my YouTube Shorts for like an entire like 8-hour period of time were all movie and TV clips.
Oh wow.
Like, I just could not stop getting movie and TV clips. I literally was sitting there like, do not recommend channel, do not recommend channel, do not recommend channel. For like 8 hours worth of YouTube Shorts or something before it finally started getting back to like a feed of like normal, just wackiness.
Normal shit.
Because I hate movie clips and TV clips because like I don't. If I wanted to watch that fucking movie or that fucking show, I would watch that fucking movie or show. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Or on the rare where I'm looking for a clip, I can just search it out. It doesn't happen very often, and yeah, I don't need it thrown into my just all kinds of shit thrown at me. Hold on, Grampy. Hold on, Grampy. Gotta do pee pee.
And then at the same time, because I've been catching up on this regulation podcast that I was watching, I literally had all of my YouTube suggestions for like a day were all regulation podcast.
Oh wow.
So you click on the
That's
YouTube
crazy.
thing in the upper left hand corner of like a video and it goes to like a home page and then there's like, suggestions and shorts and stuff that you can watch. Everything was regulation podcast on the whole. I could scroll as far down as I could scroll.
Wow, that's
It
crazy.
was all episodes of regulation podcast, which makes no fucking sense because who never watches anything else?
Yeah. Again, there's not a lot of people that are like, I'm following this one channel.
Well, or if there are, they're watching like one or two videos and then done. Like they're not watching all day.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm sure there's an insanely infinitesimally small amount of people that are like, yeah, I signed up to YouTube so I could subscribe to this one channel and only watch their videos, like a family member or something, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, not anywhere near the norm. That's
it
for
was
sure.
just so fucking bizarre. And then when it finally cleared up and it started showing other things, it was like regulation podcast, and then what was the other one? It was some other podcast that I watch occasionally. And it was just so frustrating because it was like, I can't find any of my normal channels I watch. Like I watch, like there's food channels and other stuff that I'm subscribed to, and I wasn't even getting them. Getting like their new content.
Right. Yeah, that's suspicious. Like, was that that channel buying some fucking ads or something? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. I think we covered all the good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to mention it earlier. I forget what reminded me of it.
The webtoon thing. There, I don't know if I'd ever shared it with you. There was a thing where it's basically a story about a guy who's like some kind of graphic designer or something at a business, and a chick that worked at the same place like lost her cat and wanted him to make like a missing poster for him.
Yeah.
And then like he just keeps like submitting shit to her that's like fucked up to like troll her.
Huh.
It's really fucking funny. Do you remember that? It was called like Missing Missy or something like that, or
No.
yeah, dude. Okay, I got to try to find that 'cause it's the funniest shit. Because like at one point he like sends it like missing cat and then a $2,500 reward, and then she's like, no, I didn't say anything about a reward. You take that off, and then like he sends it back. He takes off the $2,500 reward and literally writes no reward. Like instead of just taking off the reward altogether.
Wow.
So she's like, no, just take that off altogether. And then like at the end, it would do shit like put a hat, like a fake hat on the cat. And then fucking, like it got to the point where she was just fed up. She was like, oh, I gotta go. That's gonna have to work. Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, it's really fucking funny, dude. Way funnier than I'm describing, I'm sure. I'll try to find it though.
Yeah, it's always hard to
Send it to you.
describe a joke. You know what I mean?
Indeed. All right, but oh yeah, 30 past 6. Where are we going, Luke? Where are you taking us?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably a good time to call it if you're down.
All right. Yeah.
I gotta pee
yeah.
and then I gotta figure out
So,
what
yeah,
I'm cooking.
all right. Yeah, I got to pee in the desert, so I'm good. But yeah, we still should end it. All right. So yeah, for everyone out there not listening.